What is going on, entertainment? So time coming to y'all with another after show. We talking Baddies East. Y'all, I just finished watching that Deja Vu reunion. Remember when New York said on I think it was Flavor of Love, she said it's a bunch of loud pack of idiot bitches. That's what I felt like I was watching. A whole loud pack of idiot bitches. Like, oh my God. I need to smoke like a joint or something after watching that. I'm so irritated. Anyways, we're not talking about that today, though. Tomorrow, we're going to get into the aggravatingness of that. Stay tuned, though. Later on tonight, I am going to be dropping the Baddies, not Baddies, the Deja Vu recap tonight. So stay tuned for that because it's so much and it was so, like, irritating that I need to get out of the way. So y'all going to get that tonight, so stay up. When I add y'all, talk quick. I'm not trying to hear no rant, all right? We're talking about the chain. We're talking about how the chain was recovered and recouped. We also talking about Sapphire at the end in regards to getting the chain, which I think about Smiley and how she reacted and everything else. Okay. All right. So first thing I wanted to get into before I start taking callers, you guys, Tasiki did an interview and said that ET Boost with the Fire got confronted and she ain't do nothing.
You can't do no wrong in my eyes. Fuck that. No. So when she came in, I was really checking her temperature. I already seen a few of her fights, and I was like, dang, she couldn't do that with Krishan.
Yeah.
You know? So I was.
Let me tell y'all something. Tasiki is playing in ET's face, and ET is letting her. I ain't gonna even lie to you. She's letting you play. She playing in your face. She hopscotching your face at this point. And you just letting her. Had it be Biggie, you would have been on her ass, ET. That's all like ET. She be picking and choosing. Let it be Biggie doing all of this and being funny like this, it would have been a whole different problem. It would have been, oh my God, Biggie this, Biggie that. But when it's Tasiki, the girls get quiet. And y'all wonder why with Biggie so hard.
With her. And Krishan, I don't know why people think you my sister kid. You can't do no wrong in my eyes. Fuck that. ET, I was just like, whatever. So they word on the street, she was saying that. Obviously, you could see she was talking shit, but when she came around me, she never said anything. That's why the temperature I was getting, it was like cold. Like it wasn't.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it was no
right.
No
so I had to wait and see the shit on TV, like y'all, because I didn't took her at the end. When we went to Jamaica, I didn't walk her to the end of the beach. Very dark. It was very dark. We was out there listening to waves, and I asked, I said, "You say you want to find me?"
Yeah.
And I looked in her eyes, and she said, "No, I never said that." I said, "You never said that." Yeah. She said, "No." I was like, "Wow, you gonna let the fucking crew get you fucked up?" And I said, "You know, maybe they was telling me you want to fight me because they know how I am. As soon as I see you, I'm just gonna eat you up."
Wanted y'all to get down. So
maybe I don't give a fuck if you don't.
So you and ET, y'all cool then?
Yeah,
y'all straight.
We see that's the thing. We were cool. Like we were on the airport with each other before we came back home. But then when I had to watch this shit on TV, I'm like, bitch, what are you talking about? So I don't know what it is, but with her, it's just like, because I just know what I can do to people. You, as a fighter, you know, like, you can read people. You can see, like, okay, this person probably gonna knock me out or hit me. You just know how to read shit.
Okay, so yeah, this series is gonna be really, really good. I do feel like I don't think they're scared of each other, but you know, with two people, they kind of know that they're on the same type of, like, not level, but same type of mindset. So they kind of so they kind of keep their distance. It's kind of like that. I think that's what it is. But ET, keep that same energy you kept with Biggie, sneaking in the bushes for Tasiki. All right, that's what you need to do. Now, Marlon says that she did say thank you for the whole her getting jumped with the whole pendant situation. And the girls helping her get the chain. She said, I never once asked or needed nobody to help me get my ish back. I never even knew that girl texted anybody about my pendant. I was standing on business about my sister and chain from the beginning, and even said earlier that day it was up before Bees was even around. Okay? Now, Natalie, you and your Octomom wig, don't you ever pull out a phone like that and record any fights, because it looked really bad. Okay? Also, you guys, Strawberry responded about Smiley earlier. She went live and she put out a hot Glock, okay, a strap, and she was waving in the live. I couldn't post it, y'all, because that's against YouTube guidelines. So yeah, she was You in the wrong place. You know I kill you dead. Look at my stilo. I'm the baddest ever stayed. She did one of those. So I couldn't really post it, but yeah. The sister responded and basically said, y'all see, she got a, oh, I ain't gonna put a video. She said, y'all, she got a mouth in her. But I ain't gotta say too much or show too much. Come to Jersey, mama. Let me see you really pop that stuff. I'm here waiting. I never have to do much. I got a couple of nutty MFs who would do anything for me. So when you land, make sure you come to the headquarters, mama. Not the headquarters. Is that the same headquarters that academics be at? Because academics said come to the headquarters. So let me find out y'all sharing same headquarters. Okay? And that's about it, you guys. All right. Like I said, I'm gonna add as much people as I can tonight. Please do not rant. If you do, I will just suddenly remove you, and you'll know that you were just talking too much. It's getting to that point. Okay. What is going on, V?
Hi, Pierre. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so I only got like 3 or 4 points. I'm a little tipsy,
Okay.
so please bear with me.
I got you.
Okay, so my first point, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So when Smiley came into the house, she had no issue standing on business. So I don't understand why everybody's trying to make it seem as if Smiley never got her issue off. They got their issue off. It's no issue now. And then she's saying she had a miscarriage. Like, one, they don't give you gowns at the hospital unless they're looking at your private areas.
Yes.
Like, you would have to be down out of your underwear for them to put you in that. So it's just like, why would she lie about having a miscarriage? Like, she looked like she was in pain. She's crying. Like, I could feel the emotion through the screen. Like, I know I'm drunk, but that almost made me cry. Like, it's just like, why are y'all trying to tell her how to grieve with her loss of a baby? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who knows what she's going through right now? And like, y'all all just ganging up on her. I don't understand why people don't understand how lame that is. Like, Mariah, she looked so tacky after they all putting that chain on her neck, looking like it just gave high school, like with the girls who just used to be real group project, real,
right.
Just like I just wasn't feeling it. So yeah, that's how I feel about the whole thing. I don't understand why. What's her name? Sapphire?
Yes.
I don't understand why. I don't know. She just gives tweedledum, tweedledoo, like monkey see, monkey do. Like, she just gives very much whatever Spooky does, I'ma do. Like, I don't know. Like,
She
girl,
makes you do that face.
Yeah, like it just wasn't authentic. Like, I understand if this is my best friend, I'm gonna stick up for her, but Smiley didn't give no harm to where it's like, all right, I'm gonna step up to you, got my friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? She talking about aggressive. Smiley came with all respect. She was not disrespectful. It just gave very much y'all wanted a storyline. Like, okay, with Suki, I'm not mad at her because I feel like she handled it correctly. I'm gonna check you. Okay, if anything, Mariah and you could have fought again. But
right.
Sapphire really never needed to jump in that. Like, it really was just weird. Like, the way she just kept talking about it as if Smiley was being disrespectful, that's not what happened at all. Like, y'all threw a drink at her. Like, at that point, what did y'all expect her to do? Just take it? Like, it was just lame. I didn't like that. I really didn't like that. Natalie this season is really like, I used to love some Nat. Like, but now she's going back to season 5 Nat. Back to, I didn't like her before all this baddie stuff happened. Like, it's just weird. Like, you're just supposed to be the boss. You're supposed to have all of us with unity. Like, you supposed to.
Oh, you brought up Nat. There has been a recent spotting of Nat. You want to see?
Yeah, let's see it, because Natalie
She was recently spotted at the Spirit Airlines flight.
Spirit. Oh, Miss Nunn. Oh, Miss Nunn.
Oh, Miss Nunn, like Sarah says.
My thing is, see, that's why I be saying, like, she just needs to humble herself, and I just really don't like. I just feel like if you're the boss, be the boss. Like, I don't like how she's trying to. This is the bad bee house, and that's the broke bee house. First of all, Scarface is not no rich bad bee for you to be making it seem like, ooh, this is just the baddie house. I just don't like how Natalie is this season. She's really losing me. She gets 0 shots. Don't like it. This season is garb. I don't like it. No, like, okay, like, I like it, but the storylines are so tired. Like, I wish that everybody would be in one house. Everybody needs to be together. First of all, I feel like the only person who really would have it, like, you know what I'm saying, would be Taseki and ET. Other than that, these girls cannot fight like that to where it's like, oh, I'm scared for us all to be in one house in the commotion.
Right.
None of them can fight like that. You know what I'm saying? This is not
I get
now
it.
that's set up. You ain't got to be scared of all of them being in there. If anything, you can facilitate the scenery. Like, it's not that deep.
Right.
Y'all
have one on one level and the other on the other level.
Top. Yeah, like, okay, you better keep security on them stairs. Make sure ain't nobody going up and down and call it a day. Like, come on now. It's not making no sense. Like, don't cast them if you're not going to have them all around each other, because that's what made it seem entertaining. Right. But instead, it's two different houses. So it's just not giving what they thought it was going to give. It's not giving at all.
Right. Any final thoughts?
Yes. I'm way on that TV. Ferrari show. I'm so ready for that. I don't know.
Tomorrow we're gonna talk about that. tomorrow.
Okay, so about Baddies, I give it 2 shots. They're lame for ganging up on her. I know she was talking. Suki should have been the only one who confronted her. Really, her and Mariah. That's it. Everybody else was given pick me, choose me, group project B, and hopefully the next episode, because they cut it off at the worst time. Why do you keep having these cliffhangers with the fights that you keep previewing for the next week? Like, it's just blowing me. But love you, love the show. Everybody like this. Don't be no hater. Like this right now. And yeah, love you. Bye.
Night. Make sure you guys please hit that like button. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, because I thought I was like, hey, what? How that?
Rosa, holla. What's up, Rosa?
Hi, Pierre. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to yell because this is really pissing me off. Okay, I got my notes. First of all, why Mariah look like she's on the coronation to be Queen Elizabeth when Sapphire was pulling that chain on her? She feel like she got the crown. She feel like she's wearing the crown. She's gonna be the queen or something. I was just like, you thought you'd do something, huh? And you were talking so much on the confession, but you need another girl to put you up in the headlock to get you your chain back. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, okay.
So you felt like she thought that she was being crowned Miss America, or aka Miss Baddies.
Yeah, she thought she was Kenya Moore for 1 second, but she's not. She's really not. She think that she did something, but she barely did anything. If anything, she looked like she just as fake as Natalie's cosmetic surgery, because that's not working. That's just not working.
Right. So Rosa, let me know what you think about Sapphire getting at Smiley at the end. What do you think about that?
Oh my God. Like, okay, so first of all, Sapphire, you lied. You talk about like, oh, you don't want to fight. You don't want to fight. If you don't want to fight, I wouldn't fight you. But at the end, you let everyone to put battery in your back and you fought her. Like, what's that? But like, one thing she said about Smiley, I think was right, because Smiley did not have the energy for Sapphire or any other bigger girls than she had for Mariah or Strawberry. So that was just, and Smiley crying about feeling bad, but like at the same time, I think because I saw the live that she had with Suki and Natalie said that Smiley was talking stuff about Mariah's mom. So I was just like, if you said something about my mom, yes,
what
she
would you
said
do,
it on the
Rosa?
live. So I was just like, it was when Suki was on Instagram live with Smiley, and then Natalie joined. Basically, Natalie was like, well, you was talking. Smiley was like, well, you were talking about my son. She was like, you literally said something about Mariah's mom being a crackhead when you were outside in the club. And I was just like, if that was true, I don't care. You talk about my mom. We're going to fight whenever. I want you to be as miserable as you are. I literally will hit you at the lowest if you talk about my mom.
Right. No, now I could kind of see that happening, especially with Mariah's mom situation being so known with the whole Nicki Minaj thing.
Yeah. And also, Smiley, if you really have that connection in the black market, just post their social security number one by one, like the purge, like 12 days of Christmas. Just do that.
Wait, you said like the purge?
No, like the 12th day of Christmas.
Which one should she start off with?
I don't know. Was probably gonna start. I would start with Tasiki, because I would sign her to the military. Seems like, because she want to fight so much, and she's trying to be my friend while talking. Because they showed no sympathy towards her on all the confessional, like Anna, Tasiki. If I was Smiley, I would put all of their social security online, all their debt history, their credit card score, like just put everything on the table. Let's see. Right. Let's talk about that.
It wouldn't be smart though, because Tasiki will knock her out.
Yeah. So like I will post your security, I will post your social security, like what they did to Lacey. So I was just like, I really don't care at this point.
That would be really bad because Lacey had to move because of it.
Yeah, exactly. But if you said you were my friend on the show, stay with me the whole time, but you were not showing any sympathy on your confessional, and you wouldn't even try to like stick up on me when people were ganging up on me and throwing drinks at me, yeah, you are just as bad as those people who put me in the headlock.
Right.
Honestly.
Now, do you consider Biggie a replacement?
Oh my God, I was just gonna talk about that. Biggie, stop. Like, I don't know who put that ideas. I don't know what kind of ideas who put that idea in your head, or who's been lying to you, who like you found your own Jenna and March, but I'm telling you, you're not that girl. Your ego literally inflated. Like, you fought Rolly one time and your ego inflated like Smiley's titties. Stop. You're not that girl. We just like you a little bit, but we don't forget like what happened last season. Please. Please. Talk about like a replacement who, like, stop. Even Camilla can tell. You can really tell like the lying was like really bad when Camilla would be like, oh, okay.
Right. She hit her with the Barbie. Oh, okay. All right. Now, lastly, the house split situation. What should Natalie do with the whole house split situation? Because I feel like now if they do the same thing next season, it's gonna be tired. Like, y'all gonna have to fix that in some way.
Exactly. If they're not gonna fight, they're not gonna stand on business. Like Isaiah said, you're ready to stand on business. Y'all need to stand on business. And lastly, Rolly, why are you still wearing that purple yellow eyeshadow, giving LSU school pride? Well, at least when she flicked off the camera, the fingernail was clean. It was clean. I saw that. It was clean.
It was clean. Now, what did you think of the coochie cutters, as Natalie calls them?
Oh my God. I think not the visual. And also Natalie's face texture is like SpongeBob. I saw all the holes. It was like a honeycomb situation. So I was just like, no wonder sis is flying spirit. You should save that PJ money and invest in some, I don't know, laser, I don't know, red light therapy or whatever, but please hang it up. You can't be on national television looking like that and have your own crew zooming on your face, and then the next shot is gonna be Camilla looking good. Sky looking good. Two women at your same age, probably older, even older than you, looking good, looking fine, and you claim that you're the rich one? Please.
Thank you, Rosa, for calling in.
Love you, Pierre. Everyone likes the video.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.
See ya.
Bye. What's up, Naeem?
Oh, hold on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. Yes.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I didn't. Okay. Okay.
Ready?
I got my notes.
Okay.
So
you take it too long, Buki, but I'm gonna add you back. Okay. What's up, Jam?
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hi. Yeah, I'm here from London, but no, I was watching the show. Yeah, I'm from London, but no, I'm a big fan of your channel as well. But yeah, no, I watched the show and I was really, really pissed off. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't understand how nobody believes that Smiley had a miscarriage, or I think she had an abortion, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really think she had an abortion. But I don't understand how people don't believe the whole situation. I mean, there was literally on the show, she threw up, she was ill, do you know what I mean? Like, she was off the show, she had to go to A&E and stuff like that. Like, and then the only thing that people are saying why they don't believe her is the fact that she put a tampon up her pussy. It doesn't make any sense. Like, it's just like, do you know what I mean? Like, you can still physically put a tampon up your pussy after you just had a miscarriage.
Girl. Oh my God.
It's true though, do you know what I mean? Yeah. And then, I don't know, I feel like there might be other things that I'm missing, but it's just like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, I feel like Zeus are covering their tracks, because I feel like Zeus will probably get dragged and the other girls will probably get dragged. The fact that they kind of like ganged up on Smiley. And I really think that they're bullying Smiley as well. Like, I can just see how they're bullying her because they think that she's weird. I do think that she is a bit weird and she has a bit odd tendencies, like she does lie about a lot of things. But I just feel like the whole miscarriage thing, there's too many things on the show that kind of prove that she probably may have a miscarriage or an abortion. But I really do think she had an abortion. And I can see how she had an abortion because she's missing out on being with her kid. Do you know what I mean? And then, you know, you get a certain amount of money for being on the show for a certain amount of time. So you're probably going to end up coming back to your kid with not the amount of money that you expected. Do you know what I mean? Right. So she's probably like, I'm going to stick.
Planned either.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? She's probably like, I'm going to stick this out and I'm going to come back and we're going to have a good Christmas or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I really think that, I really believe her, to be honest. And I don't agree with the show. Like, I was getting really aggravated, but I can see how Zeus are probably covering their tracks because it looks so bad on them. If, do you know what I mean? If she actually did have a miscarriage, i.e. abortion, and this whole thing has happened, them ganging up on her, wanting to fight and stuff like that. And as well, I don't think Smiley's scared. Like, I feel like when she was talking the stuff on social media, it was before the whole miscarriage abortion thing. When you've had a miscarriage abortion, I've had an abortion myself, you're in a lot of pain. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you physically hurting, so you don't have the energy to fight and all that stuff. And I think that's probably what it was. But if she hadn't had that situation, I feel like she would have been able to fight with anyone. I feel like she would have had that energy. Do you know what I mean? And I agree with Suki as well. Like, in her stance of, like, she was like, I don't care about the whole miscarriage thing, but I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about and what I'm jesting about is you, like, being on my phone. Do you know what I mean? Like,
that's what people, like, all they're seeing is her getting beat up, but after talking about it. So people are watching it and thinking, oh my God, they're beating her up because she lied about it. Abortion. No, they're trying to get the chain from her. I don't agree with what they did. Don't get me wrong. But, like, let's talk about who we're watching. They're trying to get the chain. They're not trying to beat her up because they think she's lying. That's why they like really throwing the drink at her, because, like, you look dumb as hell. Because why did you throw a drink at her? Because you don't believe her. Talk about you're lying. Like, that was
no, I completely agree.
Yeah. Now, what do you think about Sapphire and her confronting Smiley at the end?
I feel like Sapphire is just trying to get her 15 minutes of fame, like 15 seconds of fame, because it's just stupid. Like, you don't really have ammo for this girl like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, she hasn't really done anything to you. And I just feel like she was just doing it because she wanted to prove something on the show. Like, I didn't see why she was fighting like that. Like, I feel like the only person that really had the ammo to fight was Mariah and maybe Suki if she wanted to. Do you know what I mean? But Sapphire, I don't understand why she was. I just don't get the whole situation. I feel like she was just doing it because she wanted a scene on the show.
Right. Now, do you think Biggie is a replacement?
Biggie is a replacement. I do like Biggie. Like, she just makes me laugh. She's so funny. But she is a replacement. Like, I don't know. She's in denial. She needs to accept that. Like, Natalie was there, like, Sydney Star 2.0. Right? Do you know? But Sydney Star 2.0.
She's reaching or no?
Yeah, literally, she's reaching, like, and she just needs to accept it that she wasn't the first choice when it came to coming on the show. Like, she's just in denial, literally.
Any final thoughts?
No, that's it. But I'm a big fan of your show, and everyone like and subscribe. And thank you.
Do you watch Not As TV?
Yeah, I do actually. I've only recently been watching Baddies South, so I'm quite behind. Yeah, what do you recommend I should watch? Because I know there's quite a few stuff on there.
The reason why I'm asking is because you're London, so you have an accent. There's a couple people on that network that fix the accent. Okay, one of them is by the name of Duke, and he sometimes talks with a British accent, sometimes doesn't. So I want to know if the British accent is real. Okay.
I don't know of Duke, you know. I'm probably gonna have to watch it, and then I'll probably
call in because I want to hear about accent.
No, I will do, definitely. I'll call in and I'll watch it tonight. But thank you for having me.
Right. All right, what's going on, Peyton?
Hey, can you hear me? Yeah, I want to start off with Sapphire. She hit me very bad. She irritated me last episode, but it was too early for me to really say. But this one really, it confirmed my thought from what I had, because I didn't like the whole situation with her trying to be a fucking bodyguard for Suki.
F4. Come on.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Be a bodyguard for Suki because she grown. She can say, she can speak for herself. And then it was like she was more mad than Suki to me.
Right. Now Mariah went early and she went on some live, I forget which, like she said, I guess one of them approached her for like a story, not a storyline, but like, hey, we're gonna get your chain back. This is gonna be a thing. Do you believe that happened?
Maybe. Honestly, I'm paying nothing past nobody. Maybe.
Now, do you think Smiley's telling the truth?
Yeah, I kind of do. Yeah, I do.
Now, are you convincing yourself, or do you?
It's like you do, but then it's something about Smiley that like just make me not want to. But Mariah looks so fucking dumb. I'm sorry.
What is going on, Makuchu?
Hey, boo. Oh my
gosh. What's up?
Okay, let me get my notes. So let me start off with
no cursing, please.
Yeah, no, I just listened to the last, yeah. So let me start with Anna. Anna, girl, you talking about standing on business, but you fought the two weakest girls in the house and you think that you really washing people. Like, girl, please, because when Krishan was in your face, you was looking scared and like, oh my gosh, no, I don't want to fight. So please stop talking about standing on business. You don't know nothing about standing on no business. Suki's sidekick, girl, you are a bully, and I feel like she really just wants to get out of Suki's shadow, and she's trying to make herself known for something, and that's why she really was going that hard at Smiley, because it's just like, girl, how could you be this angry at something that has nothing to do with you? Like, that's absolutely insane to me. Like, it was just corny. All of it was corny. Like I said, I understand what Suki was saying, you feel me, because Smiley did text her. It's weird, you feel me?
Right.
So that's weird. But Sapphire, girl, it's giving that you really want to step outside of the shadow and you are just the sidekick. You cannot be Batman, you are Robin.
I just feel like when Smiley at the end said, I don't want to fight you, I feel like she should have just been like, okay, don't say I didn't call you out though, because it kind of made it look like you low-key bullying the girl, because she said, oh, I don't want to fight, and then you still fought her.
Right, like that looks so crazy. I was like, the girl literally was backing up and everything, and you talking about just go home. If you're not gonna fight me, just go home. Like, you are the bully. Like, how could you say that you don't like bullying, but you turn into the bully? Okay. This chain, this dang old chain, I am tired of hearing about it. Mariah, girl, oh my gosh, I'm glad that somebody came to your rescue, because you wasn't finna get it yourself. I think it's weird that people think that after you getting your chain snatched from somebody, they're just supposed to hand it back to you. Are you crazy? I'm about to just give you back your chain after I snatched it. Y'all talking about something, just give it back to her. Come get it back in blood. Get it back in blood. What are you talking about?
So you don't think she was gonna wrap it up in tinfoil and give it back to her? Wrap it around.
like what? Everybody's like, you should have just gave it back to her out of respect. Girl, I don't respect her. That's why I bopped her sister, and that's why I snatched her chain. Like, that's crazy. And if I was Smiley, I would have never gave it back. She really just bowed down to them, and I just did not like that for her. I would have kept the chain. I would have been rocking the chain. I would have snatched my chain back off of. I would have went ham on everybody, but I understood that she was in a very vulnerable position. They took advantage of her, and I thought that was really weak of them. I agree with the UK girly that, you know, she got, and you as well, that she got an abortion. And you know how it is in Florida for us. We can't do that. You feel me? So I feel like she saw the opportunity. She's not going to be there. She set up a doctor's appointment. She got it done, and she just doesn't want to show the discharge papers because it's going to say her procedure. You know, and I feel like that's nobody.
Now she put something online, so
it was fake. That's why she had to change it up. She had to say it was a miscarriage. She didn't want to show. She didn't want to show the original because it was gonna say it's an abortion. You feel me? But they just so tone deaf. They don't even want to like take a look at the bigger picture and maybe put two and two together and be like, okay, maybe
they just think she's lying about everything. I really say you're lying. I hate liars.
Natalie is delusional. And this is why I think she's delusional. She's delusional because every week Natalie sits up here and lies to us and lies to everybody else about things that happen, like we're not watching it go down. She lies about her saying that she's not picking sides and that she can't stand up for somebody if they're being weird, but she is being weird and she's picking sides with people who are being weird. Okay. You're dividing the houses because you're being messy and you're trying to see, oh, who do you guys like to come over to our dark side? You know, we're gonna try and pull some more people over here. We're gonna like separate the girls. You're weird. Natalie, girl, oh my gosh, it's just too much to say. I don't have enough time.
Speaking to Natalie really quickly, I'm sorry. I want you to pick an outfit. We're gonna play a game real quick. The girls channeled Beyonce tonight. Who had the better confessional outfit? Beyonce's Renaissance or Scotty with the Bodies? Check up on it. I'm gonna let you work up on it. Anybody work up on it?
Scotty looked very cheap to me. I did like her wig, but her outfit was very cheap. It was giving Charlotte Roos. I really just was not with it. And I was like, no. I'm gonna go with Natalie because okay, Nat, you did that.
She did. She
really did. She ate that look up.
Yes.
But Rolly doesn't shower before the clubs, and I don't like that. I'm getting tired of seeing her wear the same outfit all day, and all the other girls shower and change and wash their stuff up, and you are not doing that. You are too big for that. You need to get in those crevices, girl. That's crazy.
Wait a minute. But she had her coochie cutters on, so the coochie cutters are getting in the crevices.
And I just know it will stink. Like, I just couldn't believe it. I was like, and she just putting makeup on her dirty ass face. Oh, sorry. And
no,
then
that's the thing. I only gonna take you off if you slip once. Okay, I might, give you a pick back. But if you keep doing it over and over and you saying the F word at that, I'm gonna kick you off. So you're good.
This is my last bullet point.
Yeah.
Biggie is that girl, and y'all need to stop it. Like, y'all, I think a lot of people just don't like the way she looks physically, and they feel like somebody that looks like her can't have the confidence that she does have. But all those girls have that same attitude, that same big bravado type of, personality where they think they are the best. And because Biggie thinks she is the best, everybody wants to humble her. That girl do not have to be humbled just because y'all don't like the way that she looks and y'all don't think she's that girl. Because
the girls got to step up their confidence.
Exactly. Ain't nobody gonna tell me that I'm not a 10. You feel me? So I'm not gonna sit there and tell that girl that she not a 10 if that's how she feels. She feel like she is the best and she is the boss and she is that girl. She is that girl. Y'all
Biggie's like, I'm gonna tell with my Betty friends.
And they hate that. And Anna, girl, I'm so tired of Anna. Anna, hush. When you start really beat up somebody, then maybe we can sit there and talk about it.
Not the patois.
You guys have a good night. Thanks for having me come up.
All right, thank you so much, Night. All right, what is going on, Bella?
Hello, Pierre. How are you?
What's up? I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I just have 2 questions before we start real quick. Okay, Are there any cuss words we are allowed to say? Because I'm not gonna lie, I do be cussing sometimes. So
not the F word, not the S word. You can say but ASS.
Okay. Alrighty. And where would you like me to start?
We're gonna start. Okay, so first, what do you think about that whole situation that happened like in the kitchen?
Okay, I have a lot to feel about it because I just feel like everybody's wrong in that situation. I don't think there's one person that is right because I have an issue with everybody sympathizing with Smiley because she's not innocent at all. However, I will say that she was not jumped. But first of all, Rolly, oh my God. Okay, I know everybody hates Rolly, but the fact that this all started off because she threw water on her. Mariah Lynn is a punk because, like, I'm pretty sure everybody's already said this. You've had so many times to get this chain back and you needed Sapphire and Suki to help you. So I don't know. Mariah Lynn's a punk. We already know that. Rolly just pissed me off. So I feel like it did kind of trigger me in a sense because, yes, it wasn't jumping. But I've been in the situations where I've been tag teamed before by a bunch of girls. So it was like triggering and just made me mad because at the end of the day, this was only between Mariah and Smiley. And this should have been, I do understand Suki's point a little bit about, being upset with Smiley texting her because I'd be upset too, of course. But it's just the fact, like, Suki is such a walking contradiction because how are you going to sit there and be like, yeah, like, I just like don't want to like, tag team you because everybody's already on you, but you do that in the next sentence. It doesn't make any sense.
Right.
So
like she should have waited to call her out about the whole text situation, you feel like?
Yes. Oh my God. Okay. Now that I remember this, because Suki actually had no reason to bring it up because did you see what Suki posted? And it was her responding back to Smiley being really nice about it, being like, oh girl, it's all love over here. Like, I don't want to be involved in it. Did you see that?
Yes, because if y'all don't know, Suki got a fan, not a fan page, but a T page.
Please. Okay, you were good with her. Like, you just told her, like, hey, girl, like, I don't want to be involved in it. Like, you seem like we're ending it right there. So why are you going to bring it up again? Like, that's fine if you're upset about it. You're allowed to feel a certain way. And I don't want to invalidate anyone's feelings. But then why did you text Smiley being like, okay, girl, like, yeah, just all love over here. Then you confront her about it. Like, that's just stupid. You shouldn't have said anything, like, to her to make it seem like it was okay. So that, I just feel like everybody so, you know, just contradicts everything they say. Then Smiley, I don't know. I'm kind of iffy about it because, like I said, I don't know if she had a miscarriage. I do agree with you in previous callers saying I think it was an abortion because I do see like her being in pain. I mean, unless she's just a really good liar. I mean, she's been accused as a liar, so we don't know. But I don't know. I think why she wasn't quote unquote standing on business like everybody was saying because she was in pain, whether it's from a miscarriage, abortion, whatever. But yeah, Smiley, I don't know. She just lies too much, and she's just, I don't know. She kind of scares me.
Why? Why? You feel like she'll lie on you for something or like scam you? Why?
Yeah, I don't know, the whole black, like one lying, she's just like a constant liar. And I think the whole thing with like the black market's a little scary because I'm like, okay, you're a scammer. So she kind of spooked me a little bit. But yeah, everybody's just wrong in that situation. I think people that are defending anybody, like you can't really defend anyone in that situation. Every single last one of them are wrong. So that's how I feel.
Yeah. No, it was irritating. Like it's like there's so much wrong in that whole situation, and it's just not one-sided. It's like Smiley, you wrong because you snatched her chain and you didn't expect her to get her chain back, which is crazy. And then Mariah, you should have been trying to get your chain back before they even came in the house. So it's like, it's both irritating in my eyes.
Yes, and I just lost so much respect for Mariah because, like, we all saw her in Love and Hip Hop. Like, she was always standing on business, and now look at you. Like, you have to have two women help you out that had nothing to do with the situation.
I feel like Mariah low-key forgot about that chain, no shade, because it's like we never really see it brought up till Suki popped out.
Yeah,
like, did you remember she got your chain?
Yeah, y'all were hugging at the club, and now like it's an issue. Like, y'all just go buy a new one. You have all this money. Okay, mind you, sorry, I almost cussed. These girls talk about having so much money. Go get a new one. Go get a new one. Why are we fighting over this when you just go buy a new one? Like, I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but anyways, I'm trying to think.
Also, Sapphire, her trying to fight Smiley at the end. You do feel like she should have, relaxed with that or not?
Absolutely, because like I said, that had nothing to do with you. If anything, Suki should have been the one because I mean, she was the one involved. Sapphire, you just want camera time because you were just Suki's best friend. She's irritating, and okay, like, yeah, back to them debating about whether Smiley was jumped or not. You still put your hands on her, irregardless, when the situation had nothing to do with you. So Sapphire's just a clown. She just wants camera time. They're all clout chasers, honestly, and this is why the show is just kind of getting on my nerves at this point. They all are.
Yeah, you think they're chasing clout and clickbait?
Yes, the clickbait, as Krishan would say.
Any final thoughts?
No, that's it. Keep doing what you're doing. Everyone subscribe. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. All right, Naeed. What's going on, Cash? Big Cash. Okay,
never the little one.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dreaming. You said even if my name was Alina, you could check my acne.
You sure can, because she needed a dermatologist quickly. She needed one for years.
What did you think about tonight's episode?
Tonight's episode, it was Mariah talking tough in the confessionals. You're wrong. You're wrong for that. You needed two people to back you up, and she took your chain. She took your chain wasn't it during the auditions?
She took it at an all-white party. If we really want to keep it a buck, that all-white party was the real auditions.
Okay, exactly. It definitely was.
Michelle was there. So then Natalie saw Smiley snatch that chain from Mariah. She said, I'm going to cast you, big boy.
My thing about Natalie sees everything. Natalie acts so oblivious to everything and act like, oh, I don't know. What are you talking about? Just like Ra Ali did to Yandy. That I don't know what you're talking about. She knows exactly what everything is going on.
She hit her with the Yandy what?
Because you know exactly what goes on. You cannot tell me Natalie does not check hashtags, videos, the group chats, the everything Natalie is checking.
Yes.
If it's Baddies related and her bag is in there, she's checking it. So that's a lie.
I'm over on Rolly's looks. She sure didn't wash her tail before she left. She looked crazy. I didn't like the shorts. I'm sorry. All her looks since, it's been horrible. It's been basic or basically bad looking. I'm over it. Camila, I love Camila. I don't like her looks either. I'm sorry. Her confessional looks look really good, but when she goes out, I get it. You had a baby. I get it. Get something that's flattering to your body, sis. You know what looks good to you, and I understand you have a new body. Get something that looks good for your body. You look basic, and it doesn't look good on TV.
Let's talk confessional looks then. Natalie's Renaissance or check up on it.
That wasn't even a Renaissance. That was Renaissance in Dubai, baby. And that wasn't check up on it. She looked like the bottomist. She looked like a top dollar bottom B.
Ooh.
She definitely does. She looked cheap. I didn't like it. The fur was cheap. If she was in a video, it would have looked cute. It's not a video. It's not a music video. You're not the girl in the music video. I don't know if she had a Lemmy Pepper video to go to, a little, behind the shoots, because it was an extra change, but I don't know. It didn't look good, and it wasn't an outfit for the club, so it was like, okay, she just wanted to try stuff on. EBT, she took off that Darth Vader helmet and put on a limited edition red one.
Not limited edition.
A limited edition red one, child, because it looked bad too. I was like, oh, so she finally changed her wig, and it was that. Okay.
The only thing with Scotty's I don't really mess with is the pasty covers. They're a little bit too thick.
It looked cheap. It looked very cheap. I didn't care for the
look. You're gonna
look.
go there, Scotty. Go there. Let's see.
Yeah, take it there and make it look good.
But no, I feel like she should have had a different pasty cover. And then
probably so, and probably like a little design, maybe like a little star, little studded star.
I would have did like a bedazzled star.
Yes.
Right.
Give the show if you're gonna give the show.
Right. Give us cabaret. Now, what do you think about this whole chain situation up in their kitchen?
Sapphire, she's wrong. She definitely was looking for a moment. She was looking for a moment because we don't know what you do. Exactly. She has big sideburns, big edges, and that's all she does. I didn't like her edges, and now I really don't like you. You did too much. You should have just played it cool. The girl not even doing too much.
I just don't think she played it smart.
She did too much.
Yeah.
You should have just let that girl handle her situation. Okay, Mariah is small. All right, Mariah old. Mariah can handle her situation by herself. Y'all don't need to enter. And that's the thing with some Black girls. With some Spanish girls, they feel like, oh, I need to jump for her. She's just so brittle. She's gonna break. No, she's not. That girl's not gonna break. That girl has lived her whole life. I'm pretty sure she jumps on men. So leave her. Let her handle her business. If she didn't want her chain back, clearly, she didn't want her chain back. And
Mariah's 33. She isn't tiny.
Exactly. It's good for y'all because I feel it. I feel it in my spirit. Mariah was talking with her sister, and she talked mess about everybody in that house. She didn't exclude Sapphire, and she didn't exclude Suki. And Sapphire probably heard it because she be creeping like a thief in the night. Ooh. I feel like she heard it.
You think that's why they get into it later on?
That's why they beefing. It's definitely given that. Natalie, girl, whatever. Mariah's sister looks older than her. I don't care what nobody says.
Why was I thinking that? I felt so
she
bad.
I went on her page and I'm like, ooh, how old is she? I said, is she her little sister?
I felt bad, but I'm not even gonna say it on video. But you said it, I did it.
I
didn't even say that. You did.
Look, I said it, and I'm gonna stand on it. I don't know how old that girl is. She looked like she got kids, child. She looked like she had a struggle. She looked 35.
Now I can kind of see why they cast her.
She looked 35, and Mariah she 33. Wow, it's like wow.
Like, say what you want about Mariah, but she does look good for her age. Don't
she
get
looks
like
good
she
for
not
her age
ugly.
because
Yeah,
I don't
we're not
know
looking
how
at.
that
But
she
she's
should
still
say that's
old.
my big sister because that she looked like I was like, oh, strong. Okay. But they look
Now,
alike.
right.
They look alike. She just looked like her older sister.
With the
So,
whole
yeah.
house split situation, how do you think they
I
could?
definitely,
Yeah.
I definitely sorry for cutting you off. I
No, you-
definitely agree with everybody else. I definitely feel like she had an abortion. Now that they bring up she was from Florida and Florida is banning abortions, I went to an abortion clinic with a friend, and it's a 1-day process. I don't know how miscarriages are, but abortions are it's quick at the hospital. It's not, it's not a all-day process. It's kind of your appointment, you go and you get out of there.
But you do have not complications, but you do have after effects, which she might have been.
With the bleeding and and being in pain and stuff like that. So I definitely feel like, yeah, she probably did because, who is her man? We don't know. And, she probably was like, I need to get this money and I ain't about to be a Krishan and they kick me off because I'm pregnant. I need this check. So yeah, she probably stayed and they need to leave that girl alone. Leave that girl alone. Yeah, she a liar. Let her be a liar. Rolly, I don't know what she got against liars. I don't know who lied to her mama, because it's a strong thing with Rolly. She be like, you a liar. I'll be like, oh my God, Rolly.
Even next week, she's gonna be like, Biggie, you're lying. I'm like, whoa.
Not that girl. Tasiki, she's tired of everybody because she sure wore her name on her shirt. She's tired of everybody get her name wrong. I'm sorry for getting your name wrong just now. Because she tired.
You said it right.
But that's all I had. I'm gonna let everybody else get on. Have a good night. Y'all better like this video or Rolly gonna sit on y'all with her bad BBL.
Night Cash. Make sure you guys please hit that like button, please. Okay. And I also, when y'all hitting that like button, scream like Rock did at Tamar Costa. We go so hard, we lose control. Okay. Also, thank you so much to LaFora for the $4.99 super stick. I really do appreciate you. Y'all know I put in times in this channel, so thank you. I really do appreciate anybody who does donate over here. Okay, what is going on, Avia?
Hey, Boogie.
Hi, Boogie butt.
So I'm gonna try and make this quick because my man, who not my man, is on the way.
Oh, somebody is getting some D. I hope you're not making a visit to the clinic after.
I love this for me, and I'm like, Rolly, I'm gonna wash my butt. So I've got to make this quick. Since we were just talking about Strawberry and Mariah Lynn, Strawberry is giving prune. Strawberry is giving child left behind in the projects, and she just fell into a pile of heroin. I don't like the way she looks. She's too young to look so old.
That's cruel of me.
Like, every day I think God I'm black because the chances of me aging like that are slim to none. It's giving banana left out in the sun. What happens to a dream deferred? Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun? Strawberry did. And that's going to be Mariah if she doesn't start applying SPF to that red neck that's all in those confessionals. And I think it's funny how after the first episode, they scrapped all those original confessional looks because she got cooked for looking like Larry the Lobster. I said, oh, did you refilm them? Because they're gone. We don't see them anymore. But okay, on to the show. I actually felt bad for Smiley in the beginning of the episode. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yes.
I don't know if it was an abortion or a carriage of the missus, but she was obviously going through something regarding her uterus, because even while she was complaining to Camila in the bathroom, like, yo, I'm bleeding, all types of crazy. It was like really bad. I know there's a debate about whether or not she was jumped, but if one person has me by my neck and another person is hitting me, I was jumped, respectfully. Okay. Only because if it's a fair one, it's a fair one. But if you're hitting me while I'm being restrained and it's not by security, Y'all jumped me, especially because not only were you restraining her, but you were throwing her to the floor. Like, shout outs to the chain though, because that chain wasn't popping for nobody.
yes.
Not popping nor locking. Like,
Sapphire,
we gotta get in contact.
not Sapphire, dying. I hope the chain you're giving out is as strong as that one.
I hope it is, because they could not snatch that for nothing. They literally had to hit the lobster clasp on the back to just remove it the correct way, because it was not coming off of her neck. Shout outs to the jeweler. I need her to DM me on Telegram and let me know where she went, because that thing was holding on for dear life. Like, oh my God. And respectfully, I don't care for Mariah Lynn with this chain thing, because if you really wanted your pendant back that bad, you would have got it the first day you got there. Respectfully, if this all started at the all-white party and she got the pendant and the chain was fake, who cares? The minute you walked into that brunch and y'all fought, you would have caused ruckus until somebody in production went through Smiley's bags and got you your pendant back. There's no way that you were sitting there popping from city to city to city, quote unquote, playing nice while you really wanted your pendant. There's no, like, me personally, no. Are you kidding me? And so for Natalie to be filming her with Smiley's chain on, talking about, yes, girl.
Why do you think Natalie pulled out that phone? That was a little weird.
She's so corny for that. Like, it really gives Mean Girls mom. Like, I'm not a regular mom. I'm a cool mom. I'm not a regular producer. I'm a cool producer.
Mariah, show them that.
Like, yuck. Please get up out of here. Like, and for Anna to be saying that Smiley needs to toughen up is crazy, because she was literally copping pleas to Sasiki. So what are you talking about?
Ooh.
We seat you. You didn't mean it like that. You apologize. You apologize. You apologize. But now everybody needs to toughen up. Like, I don't like that. And I don't appreciate Rolly flipping me off with them dirty nails. Are you kidding me? It looks like she got backwood crumbs up under there. Probably a little,
let's bounce
kibble and bit. I just know she smelled damp up in that club. I know it smelled moist.
Let me tell you something. This is how shady Natalie is. Natalie probably smelled a whiff or something, and she was like, "Oh yeah, your coochie cutters on." That was random. I'm telling you, Natalie's a shady bitch. I don't care what nobody says.
I would have been in the sprinter like, who's baking bread? Because it's giving yeast. What's happening?
Like,
turn that stove off, man. Are you kidding me? You've been in here all day throwing jinx, fake twerking, doing what, like, her knees darn near collapsed trying to get down the stairs to go to the club, and you still got on them jorts. Are you that denim thong? Are you kidding me? I'm sick of it. ET looked a mess per usual. I just want them to sit her down. Like, hey girl, so we're gonna go to like our nearest, I don't know if it's like that in Florida. It has to be, because there's Spanish people down there. Yes. But like up here, you can go to the Bronx, you can go to Brooklyn. There's so many, like, you can go to Fordham Road and go to one of the, the little hood boutiques that's gonna have some cute-ish for you to throw on. Fashion Nova has next day shipping. Girl, you came from LA. You could have went in store and actually pulled some cute things with you. But instead, you chose to show up in these recycled wigs and these terrible outfits. I don't like Natalie's confessional look. It looks like she's going to challenge me to a duel at the Renaissance Festival. And I hate it. Chain link? No, because it just elongates her chin. I don't care for it. And don't include my Queen Victoria Monet with her.
I like it. She looks like a bedazzled penis.
She looks like she's going to be on top of a horse with a spear. And I don't like that for me. And speaking of horses, I'm telling you, 10s for Scotty. Minus the bologna pasties. 10s for Scotty.
It's more like salami beer.
Like uncured ham. I know they went to the nearest beauty supply and picked those up, because you can get some that match your skin tone, especially when you're Scotty's skin tone. I don't want to hear any excuses, girl. There are options for you.
I like the look except for the pasties. I didn't even peep out the paste till up now until I really looked
at it. I peeped it immediately. Once I saw her come across the screen, I was like, okay, this might be like my favorite look from Scotty to date. Like, the wig is sitting, and like Scotty has been slowly but surely improving as far as the looks go. She's been, whatever Lemmy Pepper is doing, she's a kept girl now. So she's not spending her own money for the looks. She's spending his. So they're improving. And I'm going to give that to her. Am I the only one who feels like Sapphire low-key looks like SoCal Barbie if Barbie was born a woman.
Yes.
I see it.
Barbie would be a bad bee if she was born a woman. Oh my God.
I'm telling you, she would look like Sapphire. And unfortunately, Sapphire is ruining her own image because you're jumping for Suki when Suki isn't even like on that type of time necessarily. Like you're giving Janet and Marsh. And for Mariah to come out and be like, oh, well, Sapphire said she wanted to lead the scene. Let me tell you, it's your issue. Nobody should be leading nothing about your issue.
Your chain.
Period. Like it's your chain. If they pop somebody's chain, then we got to get it back. But it's your job to get it back. Like nobody should be able to tell you this what we about to do and you gonna follow suit. Like, are you kidding me? Especially when you've been in this house with this girl for weeks. I'm also a little annoyed that like nobody asked Rolly why she really threw that drink. Because we just watched Strong Arm Robbery for $5.99 a month, and everybody acting like, well, you know, you got to get your chain back. Like, girl,
Yes, that was
like
the most.
I don't like it at all. Zeus is real funny for showing all 24 people outside of that club. Talking about we pulled up and it was it was lit. There was 12 people.
Like I'm like, listen, Zeus, I do camera work. You're not fooling me.
Exactly. Zeus said, whoever will go outside and whip out their flashlights, will give you a free
shot. That
was
a fish island.
Those is the people
over the shoulder.
I'm telling you, and those is the people who went out there and did it. Flying to Philly to LaGuardia kind of pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all could have got here in an hour and a half in your own Sprinter to get on a PJ just to end up on Spirit where they use Natalie's chin as another seat is crazy. You could have like, we're killing the earth, save the bees, save the turtles. Y'all do not need to be on a PJ for a 40-minute flight. And I'm not even one of those like crazy earth loving people. Like, but be for real, Zeus Air. Where was Scotty's dog? Where was that? In the carrier? Was that on the Sprinter? I just want to know. But I do think that House B is low key the better house, high key. They just give more genuine than Group A, which I even hate that we even have to refer to them as this. And this is all Zeus's fault. Like it's
like
annoying.
Big Brother. Like what the heck?
Yes, like what? Like
you're my alliance.
Yes, especially because in New York they're clearly on Long Island. I live in Long Island. They're in the Hamptons. The Hamptons is like way east out on Long Island. So for them to get from the Hamptons to whatever event they go to in the city driving is going to take them like no less than 2 hours, respectfully. Jesus. But in the Hamptons, it's mansions. So there's more than enough room in the house that Group A is in for them to be in that same house. It shouldn't even be we want some of the girls here, but who? Because now we're playing favorites again and we're defeating the purpose of this being messy reality TV. It shouldn't be if you guys say who you want to be here, if anything, Zeus should send the opposite. Give us the problem, kids. We want to mix this up. Yeah, you wanted your bestie here. It's not happening. You get your mortal enemy. Get them instead because that's going to give us a better TV. Otherwise, It's just recap after recap after recap. And hearing Sharkmouth ET talking about that's why she doesn't like Smiley. That's why you're not my favorite. Who cares?
Now the world hates her. You see how God works.
Like literally nobody asked you. Nobody. Like
not gonna lie, I kind of cringed when she said that. I said, damn.
Yo, like what are we, 6? You're not my best friend anymore? Like ET, nobody cares. Like now I see why T was calling you a bottom feeder. Because that's what it's giving. Like nobody on this show is like, wow, I really hope ET likes me. Are you kidding me?
I'm not your favorite ET. Damn it. I just felt bad because it's like now the world like low-key despises her. So I'm like,
yes.
Wow,
and that's why I stand on that. She should not have been casted because the whole reason ET has fans is because she can fight. That is why people are fans of Ivory right now in South Central Baddies because she can fight.
Ivory to me has a personality. I could see Ivory being funny. She's actually
but at the same time, it's like on that we don't really even get to see that because she's always fighting, but she's a funny girl.
Yeah, you can
ET,
tell, though.
It never gave like I'm for TV outside of throwing hands. Like looks aside, because that can always be upgraded as time goes on. She can get her a stylist. She can, get a better wig. She can get off Temu and upgrade to one of those TikTok brands or something. I don't know. I'll plug her in with a raw hair connect. But personality-wise, on the camera, chemistry with the camera, she don't have it. It's not there for her. And unfortunately, Rolly is her handler, because you even see like in the preview for next episode, Rolly's like pulling her hoodie to pull her backwards to stop her from speaking. And I'm like, on South Central Baddies, you would have turned around and punched whoever did this to you. But for here, your dead mother who's controlling you, you're just, I don't know. I hate to see it. If I was Smiley, me personally, the minute Natalie started yelling in my face about I need to fight, I would have just popped on her. You want to fight? We gonna fight. Y'all just gonna have to jump me like we on a cabaret, because respectfully, it's not happening. Because Sapphire single-handedly ruined that whole we don't like that bullies image, because the minute she turned down a fade and you still fought her, you are now the bully. It doesn't matter what principle you're standing on, especially when Smiley is barely speaking above a whisper tone. Like, she's literally just saying, I don't want to fight you. Like, honestly, me personally, y'all worried about what's going on with my uterus? I'm throwing, huh?
But screw Cat got your tongue. Cat got your black scent. Like,
I'm telling you, because I'm throwing pads and tampons at y'all. If y'all really want to be so concerned with what's going on in my uterus, here, is that enough? Here's a blood clot for you. Because what do you mean? Like, it doesn't matter if we believe what she says or not. Again, I don't know what the case may be. You know, I hope that whatever was going on with her body is, you know, addressed. But for them to still be like, nah, you have to fight. What is this show about them? Because y'all are consistently trying to set yourselves apart from Now That's TV, but you're giving Now That's TV. Even Now That's TV isn't forcing these girls to really throw hands. And if Zeus really wanted to be respectful, if they wanted to avoid all of this backlash, they should have just sent her home the minute she was hospitalized. It doesn't matter. If it's not a small little incidental fracture that can heal in 2 days, whatever it is, you're supposed to be like, out of, you know, respect for her privacy and for because we care about the health of our cast members, Smiley had to go. Simple as that.
Would have got the producer sit her down and be like, you know how they did Olivia? They would have been like, you were never pregnant.
I'm telling you, that's when we just give her. That's when we bring her in at the reunion, and then we really get to like, okay, what happened versus what didn't happen. But to keep her there and let this be like the catalyst.
A punching bag, it's sad.
Exactly. It's sad. And it just looks bad on the network. It's cheapening everybody's brand because you're all ganging up on her, especially when she is obviously ill. Regardless of what caused it, the girl is sick. She's pale. She don't got them wigs on. Granted, she be saying nigga, 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 like she a nigga like me. So I don't feel too much sympathy for her, but y'all are not fighting her for that. Y'all are fighting her for being a liar when Rolly's lying butt is right here.
By the way, said Pierre, you're not being sympathetic enough to Smiley because she's not a black woman. I said, that's funny. She says the N-word like a black woman. What are you talking about? Like the nerve.
Like, and that's the thing, because I'm tired of people acting like as black people, we're just supposed to serve and just be emotional support animals for everybody else. And that's just not the case. Period. It don't matter. Like, if that's the case, you should have called your niggas to be your support system. Don't come crying on my TV when you're getting hood hopped about it. Fight back, nigga. Fight back. Otherwise,
enjoy the D.
Thank you. Have a good night.
What's up, Kiki? Kiki, what's up? About to remove you. Okay, what's up, Shajada? Y'all not ready. What's up, Brinka?
Hey, Pierre.
Hey, what's up? Don't be mad because I waited now, okay?
Look, I'm like, let me make sure I'm unmuted.
Yep.
Tonight's episode was giving what in the baddie brawl? Like, all the fights that was going on, I was just like, oh my God. And I watched your recap before, luckily, and I agree with you as far as like they kind of look crazy, like cheering Mariah, like just cheering after attacking Smiley and getting the chain and all that stuff. But I also feel like I've learned how messy I am watching this, because part of me thought it was hilarious with Smiley getting I'm sorry. I like kind of felt sympathy for her. But then I don't know. I guess I'm on the train of I don't believe she had a miscarriage. I believe she had an abortion. And she really playing a role though, because I feel like that's why she ain't fight back, because she was trying to, prove that.
Right.
So, but
it was a sad situation. I don't want y'all to think I was like, yay, like no, it was
yeah, no, like
I didn't
I
enjoy
felt bad
watching
for
that
her,
part.
but I feel like I don't know. I think tonight's episode was pretty decent just compared to what we've been getting. I really think Sapphire, I know a lot of people have been ragging on her and tonight, but I think she made the episode because without her, what would the episode would have been about? She should have got her producer credit tonight. 'Cause she got everything started. I really think, and I think she, you know, identify herself as Suki's friend, but I feel like she's actually playing the best friend role well while still showing her personality or a personality. I'll say, I don't know if it's hers, but showing a personality. But
Yeah.
that's just my thoughts. I feel like I was kind of looking at tonight's episode as from a perspective of what's gonna make good TV, and I think she did that, but I'm not agreeing with what she did or anything like that. But I think she made the episode.
Now, do you think she should have got to? She should have hit Smiley because I feel like she shouldn't have hit her.
Yeah, I don't think she should have hit her. Smiley made it clear that she didn't want to fight. But I mean, I guess the messiness in me not mad at her, but I don't think she should have hit her. Because Smiley was really acting like she was scared or just didn't want to, do it. And I thought it was pretty weird during that scene. All the girls was lined up on one side and Smiley was just on the other side on her by herself. So from there, it just, I know they said they were gonna bully the bully, but I just think it was kind of dragged out a little bit. So
right now, whose confessional look you enjoyed the best? Be it Natalie's Renaissance or Scotty's check up on it?
I would have to go with Natalie. I seen Scotty. I'm like, okay, Cameron, but I just still don't really.
Not Cameron.
I just still really don't like it that much. Natalie's, I agree. She do look like she about to get on top of a horse with a spear or something, but I think she looked good. I think it looks good for what it is, and definitely better than Scotty. So yeah, I'll go with Natalie.
All right. Any final thoughts?
Yeah. I want to say I don't think Biggie is a replacement.
Okay.
I think at this point, it's given they couldn't choose who was going to be on the season.
Yeah.
So they just cycling the girls out as they come. And I wish Sky and Camilla had more like camera time, or if they were going to be on the season, it should be a season where it's all like OG type of baddies versus this little mix, because it's not given. And I just really think they need to restructure the show and actually do things. Like, I feel like they tried with the go-kart thing, but it didn't happen. Like, if you a baddie, let me see how, because all they do is get their makeup done or whatever. Can you do your own makeup? Can I see how you transform into a baddie, or how you host the club booking, or something more than
like
what they giving?
Yeah,
and it relates to being a baddie, just something more than what they giving us. So yeah, so sorry, I had to be a little low. My baby's sleeping.
No, you're good.
She wiggling and jiggling right now, so I couldn't come with a lot.
So you don't think Biggie's a replacement? Because
I
think she's been part of the plan from the jump.
She's been part of the plan, and they just cycling out the girls. I wish they would have left ET out, because I just don't like her.
Oh man.
But that's pretty much it. Well, because I kind of tuned in because I wanted to know what you thought about Sapphire.
Smiley at the end. In my recap, I said it. I feel like when Smiley said, "I don't want to fight you," she shouldn't have fought her, because then it looks
I just want to know what you think about her in general, because I feel like I've been seeing people just like, oh, she's just Suki's friend or whatever. Like, what she?
I don't see her as a sidekick. Like, to me, like, I feel like I see Scotty as a sidekick. Sorry, but like her, I don't see Sapphire as a sidekick. I feel like had Suki not been there, she would have acted the same.
Right.
I don't think she would have acted any different. I feel like if you remove Natalie, Scotty wouldn't act like that.
That's true. Well, I guess next week we're going to see Scotty talk about lap dog. So we'll see.
Lap dog.
Well, that's all I have. Thank you.
All right, night. Let me clean up my shit like that. Let me stop. Listen, Kiki. Kiki, I done did it again. Okay, so y'all gave me mad. What's up, Colleen?
Hey Pierre.
Hey,
So
what's up?
I agree. I think let's start off with Biggie.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, before anything, I love Biggie's podcast thing that she does on
Yes.
it is
Fuck
it is she is hilarious. And I feel like you see more of her personality now that she's not on with Stunner Girl, because I didn't like her last season. But this season I'm starting to like her. She's feeling herself a little too much sometimes. On the thing, like with Anna, I believe she definitely did try to sun her, but I don't think she was a replacement. I think Natalie definitely told her, like, hey, if Stunner Girl's not giving, I'm gonna call you, so have your bags packed ready to go.
Right.
Like, can you hear Natalie saying it? I can hear
Yeah. And then Biggie's I got my bags at the corner, nigga. Like, I'm ready any day, nigga. Just give me the call, nigga.
Right.
And then she went.
And then Rolly, I cannot believe that she did not get. How do you see everybody else getting changed and then you don't get changed? Another thing that I have with Rolly is you brought up, she couldn't wait to bring up the part that the whole argument and the whole reason why this whole fight started was she didn't believe her having the miscarriage or whatever.
Yeah.
So whenever that had, so you was so quick to say something about that, and that wasn't even your business nor place to even really talk about. But then you're not, because ET's your friend, you're not bringing up the fact that, well, Tasiki, do you have a problem with my friend?
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like if she would have brought that up, ET and Tasiki would be a little bit more interesting, because that's the whole reason why they brought ET to the show.
Right. That would be interesting. That would kind of stir stuff up.
Right, because now it's like they're not in the same houses. Y'all's doing that on purpose. Then the whole Rock and her sister situation, like that happened. So whenever that happened, it kind of like, what is the rest of the storyline? ET, was you either there to beef with Rock, or was you there to beef with Tasiki, or like now it's giving nothing? And ET's face on the private or on the PJ looking at Suki like, yes, I want to be your friend so bad. Like I was like, oh my God, it's giving sad puppy dog.
It was bad.
It was like, oh my God. It was like the little girl that finally got invited to the lunch table. Like, oh my goodness. I never seen somebody want to be somebody's friend so bad. But then like Suki just doesn't even pay her any mind. That's the sad part.
I think the saddest part was the picture of them not taking the picture and putting on the chain. And the PJ scene.
Yeah, I think that whole situation, I feel like what everybody else is saying, like after hearing everybody else's opinions, I knew something was off with Smiley, because she did look like she was actually like really, really hurt. Even when she like took off the mic, she was in the corner. She was like respectfully like, don't record me. They was still recording. But I think something was really wrong. And I think it was maybe the big A that she had.
Like I would never say I don't think something was medically wrong. I think something definitely was medically wrong with her. I just don't think it's what she's saying, which it doesn't matter. That's the whole point.
Right.
People are just taking that. They're not realizing that it's about the chain. Rolly was the one who had the issue about her lying about the thing. None of the other girls really did. Right. Well, they did. They might have, but they ain't say nothing.
And see what DMX, what did DMX say? He said, if somebody shows you a snake, then trust them to be a snake. You know what I mean? Like, she showed you she's a liar. Let her be a liar. She's a liar. We all know she's a liar. Don't take nothing that she says with a grain of salt. Like, but yeah, and the way that the editing, I think, is making it seem like it's all about this dang on chain that don't nobody want. Like, where's your insurance on the chain? Like, Mariah, you clearly wasn't getting it back. You did nothing, and then you look crazy bringing your sister, but then you're so big on not jumping and this and that. But as soon as your sister ran, you're right behind her.
Do you think she should have called Wish Dollars?
That's what she should have. You know what it is? I don't like Mariah on Baddies, because I think she's thinking when she went in it was gonna be Love and Hip Hop, and it's totally not Love and Hip Hop. Like, she thinks everything's gonna be scripted. There might be 1-2 things that might throw everybody off.
Right.
It's not that, because her.
I don't think she thought the chain thing was gonna be brought up again.
Right. And like her confessional, she's going real hard in them, and it's like, this is not Love and Hip Hop, sweetheart. This is Baddies. Like, and she didn't do anything for her chain.
Right.
Also, I feel like they need to bring the houses together. It doesn't make any sense. It's just dragging. And then I'm so glad that Sky was the only one who finally stood up and said, "No, Natalie, like it's not us."
Right.
It seemed
And
like
you could kind of tell Sky was getting a little irritated with Nat.
Right.
About that. Like I sensed a little irritability from her. Now, which confessional outfit ate the most? Natalie or Scotty with the body?
All of them this season is just not given for me. Natalie's been copying Stunner, but at least this one she was being not Stunner. So I guess Natalie at this point.
Natalie, okay, so you're here for the Renaissance. What? Now, what do you think of the end of the episode where Smiley and Sapphire fight? Do you think she should have just left her alone and not hit her?
She should have left her alone. And Suki saying all this bully stuff that she's been saying, she should have stepped up to her friend and said no. She said she doesn't want to fight. Instead, you see her taking off her shoes as a just in case. But Sapphire, you keep trying to fight Smiley and you're not even really doing too much of nothing. So it was like, what is the purpose of doing that? She didn't want to fight. Y'all should have left her be and just move on. And I don't feel like anybody should have got Mariah's chain back for her. Like in the rap games, you don't see nobody else going and getting their man's chain. Like they might be there as moral support, but
so you think Mariah Lynn should have just bought a magnet and tried her best?
Yeah, Mariah Lynn should have kept going, or brought her sister if she needed defense. But Smiley was not bullying Mariah. She barely, she was doing little smart stuff in the confessionals. But Mariah, you did not see that until after the show. Like, girl, cut it out. And it wasn't like wearing it to the club or something. Like, and if Tasiki was such her friend and she told her that it was in the room, so why didn't she grab it or go and get Mariah and bring her to the other house? And I would have.
Mariah says that she couldn't go to the other house because Smiley kept complaining because she was scared. That's what Mariah says.
Oh, it couldn't have been me, because if I can't beat somebody that's bigger than me or whatever the case may be, first of all, I'm gonna take a whooping every time until I get my point across. And if not,
until you get that chain.
Yes, and if not, then I'm sneaking into the house because they clearly go other places without the camera. They were They're creeping, looking through all her stuff while she was at the hospital. Girl, your chain is right in there. I would have went through all her stuff.
I would have got Tasiki to get that pendant up out her purse. No shade.
Right.
Yeah, she could have got that easily. Any final thoughts?
More of a that could have like Tasiki. I jumped in with you even though
Right. Get my link back. Get my chain back. Right. That's a good point.
That could gave her more of a thing, because right now you just see her rolling her eyes and just looking so over it. Right. But it's like you gotta. At least I feel like I'm a Rock fan. So if Rock was on there, she would have set it up to where it would have been a one-on-one. Rock, keep fighting until you get your chain.
Hey, man, right. Oh, I wish Rock didn't get pregnant when she did. No lie. I want to see her reaction to some of the stuff that happened on this season. Like, she would have got so mad at some of the stuff, because y'all saw how she got with Biggie and Stunner. It would have been a whole thing with her.
Yeah, it would have been a little bit more entertaining, but I know people don't like that. I said that, but that's okay.
Any final thoughts?
That's all. I just think that this season is like really boring. To be honest with you, the fights are a little bit better, but it's just boring, and you kind of just know what to expect. And I hope that people's personalities start coming out more, because a lot of people's just looking real dry on there. And like it's not even funny. And and I forgot when Smiley, I felt so bad for Smiley, because I was like, oh girl, you didn't know that they don't care when you're sick or on medicine, because poor T got it worse than you, baby. And she was over there like, I was on all this 4 ibuprofens, I ain't want to fight. But I forgot she was in the hospital. She missed that part.
Right.
So she was.
So you mean she thought that the security was gonna be like, no, she's sick.
Yeah. But she wasn't there for the tea.
Zeus don't care.
He was on day and night quell.
Right. That is true. Thank you for
coming. I wish she was there for that. She would have laughed like, girl, they didn't do that for me.
Right. That is true. She would have been like, yeah, right. Because T was like visibly, T looked a little bit more sicker than Smiley did. Not in the scene where they're outside, but in the scene where they're in the kitchen. Smiley looked like not too sick. Like she looked okay. What's up, Kiki? Okay, I'm gonna have to kick you out. You have to join back in, Bookie back. Okay, what's up, JJ?
Hi, Pierre. Long time no see.
What's up? What's up?
Okay, my bad. I've been on a little hiatus, but I'm back.
Where you been?
I'm sorry. I've been watching your videos, but it's like every time I've been busy. But every time I try to make it to your live, it's either the studio full or you just about to end the video. So I just like I'll just catch it another time.
Right. So what you think about tonight's episode?
Okay, tonight's episode was man, it's giving BGC 16 the way they did Kaylee. Ain't that her name? That's what it's giving to me. Like it's giving Kaylee all over again. But at the same time, Kaylee and Smiley are the same because y'all run y'all mouth and y'all, act like big dog. And then it's like, when it's time for action, don't play victim because you were talking smack and popping your gums. So you gotta just deal with it. The only thing I just don't like is where I'm from, that was considered jumping. Like you holding me around my neck, and you got Mariah Lynn punching and kicking me, and then you got Suki trying to grab on, trying to get her a little lick in too. So it's like where I'm from, that's considered jumping. I'm so sorry, it is to me. It is just considered
Did
jumping.
y'all see Suki try to get a lick in? Because I didn't see Suki get a lick in. I saw Mariah did.
When she fell on the floor and like all of them was trying to like pile up on her, and then also when they were trying to play tug of war with the chain. Like
now the tug of war ain't no damn jumping that, okay?
I'm sorry, but
Smiley a strong girl. She took that chain away from 3 girls.
Yeah, big bareback, and her neck is strong too, cause that neck was fighting for dear life too. So hard, that neck was like it was.
Now she got a strong neck.
She got a strong neck. That neck was tight and squeezing. Was fighting for dear life too. But yeah, I feel like it was a jumping situation. And
they said no, Suki was taking the chain off. That's what I said. I'm gonna have to rewind because I don't know about all that now. Like, and mind you, the camera footage, Zeus, I'm sick of y'all stuff. I swear to God, y'all got one show airing on the damn network. The least you could do is get multiple angles. Like,
yes.
ooh.
Say now this TV does have like their one-ups with them. It's like we won't get multiple angles. I give now this TV that it just gets so annoying because it's like
it creates this aggravation because now the fans is going back and forth over something that may not even happen or have been true. Like it's annoying. Like
and then it's
whatever.
like the way the camera angle is like they try to angle it in somebody else's favor. So that's why I also don't like it like that. So, but I feel like with this season, I haven't been here in a minute, but I'm gonna give my opinion. This season is stale because why you have 2 separate houses? Like I feel like you need to have them in the same house to create drama and to create like some type of conflict instead of calling the meeting just so you could be like, okay, call whoever this is to fight so we can just get our little fight in for this episode. Natalie, no, that's so stupid. You could tell a lot of the girls are like irritated because it's like Natalie, she's claiming her house A is like her little mole rats, which means they get the PJs, they get all this and that, and it's like house B, no shade. It's like they get the leftovers, and it shouldn't even be a house A and a house B, and it's feel like it's giving unequal treatment amongst the girls in the houses. Like it's just like you can tell Natalie's like favoring one house over the other, and it's getting annoying, and it's making the season like so stale and repetitive. Like it's getting so annoying. Like I'm so sorry. I thought this season was gonna pop off the way it should. Like I feel like they need to go back to the basics with Baddies South. Like we shouldn't have had this many girls, and it's like we thought it was gonna be like a lot, and it's just not because not everybody can get this shine, and not everybody can show their personality, and like it's giving Jumper a hoax. So
not a Jumper hoax.
I'm telling you, it's giving Jumper hoax. Like I feel like they need to go back to the basics with Baddies South. Like we need to have like at least like a minimum of 7 to 8 girls if we're gonna do the house like this. We need to have minimum of 7 to 8 girls. I'm sorry. I'll just prefer it like that because Baddies South is still standing as the best season so far.
Right. Now is Biggie a replacement?
No, because Natalie tried to play on that girl top and try to make it seem like she didn't even know she was coming and was trying to make it seem like Biggie's just about to come and she's popping up out of nowhere. For one, Biggie should have been an original in the first place. Like you set that up and you knew that girl was coming. Like you knew when Stunner left, Biggie was coming. You trying to play on her top, but Biggie's an original because I feel like she was on last season and she's just coming back. So I wouldn't consider her a replacement. And plus, when she came in, she was giving more personality than half the girls on the show, no shade. But
Yeah.
she is.
Was.
Like, she's giving us a show. I can say that. She is giving us a show. And also, let me, okay.
What?
I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that.
What? As long as it's not cursing or defamatory.
It's not cursing, but I like.
Oh my God! Now I gotta hear this.
I like Suki and the friend, but if we just keep it a buck, they're giving Team Bully. Like, they keep saying they're not fighting for the bullies, and I feel like the person, like, they're not obligated to say something, but I feel like the person that should say something on all of this is Tasiki, because if we just keep it a buck, Tasiki, Smiley else with you more, and from what we were seeing from past episodes, Tasiki, Smiley gravitates towards you more, and it's like you could tell if you catch Tasiki makes like a lot of facial expressions when they're doing like the little ganging up thing, but it's like she don't want to say anything because it's like she claims she's cool with them too, but it's like I'm kind of expecting a lot more from Tasiki to say something, even Camilla, but it's like even Camilla, you can tell Camilla just gets annoyed with a lot of things, but I feel like Tasiki should say more than what she's, than what her face is saying. But yeah, I also feel like Natalie's confessional look way better than Scotty. Scotty was giving Pink Panther. Like, it was giving throwback Pink Panther with the little balloonies on her nips. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
But,
so you liking Natalie's Renaissance a lot better?
Yeah, I can't say she been trying. Miss Nunchin, Miss Long, Double Chin, Double D Chin has been trying.
Natalie's chin is not that long. Well, at least in that picture, it's not.
It is long. Her mouth is just open and it's kind of making it look a little smaller.
Oh my God.
But that's all I have to say. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and see you later, Pierre.
Night. What's going on? Black as hell.
Oh my God, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm so happy. I finally get to speak to you. So I'm new to YouTube and I'm a new member, so I'm happy to be
Thank you for joining the membership. You like the members videos?
Yes, I do. I haven't caught up, but I've been watching them over this break. I'm so obsessed with you. I look for your videos all the time. But anyways, let's quickly start.
What do you think about tonight's episode?
So I'm not too excited about it, but I've been trying to talk to you about the miscarriage thing.
Yes.
So I had a miscarriage a few years back, and it was crazy. So my first doctor's appointment, they were like, "There's no heartbeat." The fetus didn't come out until weeks later. So this whole thing, like you said with the abortion, it's really weird. So you can't really say whether she's lying or not. So that's why I'm not, Smiley looks like those type of girls, from like high school, those one girls that just lie about random stuff. Like, I'm related to this person, I'm half this and I'm this. So that's what the vibe I get from Smiley. So it's weird, like you said. But the chain thing, like, I see where Smiley could say she got dropped because people were grabbing at her here and there. I probably would have felt like I was jumped too. If you're grabbing my neck and other people are touching me, then I'm jumped. That's how I would feel.
Yes.
What's next?
I can see that for sure, especially with her not seeing the footage. I would have felt the same way too.
Exactly.
Yeah. For sure.
I felt bad for Smiley, but then I remember like your videos before the season came out, there was a lot of like talking on the internet. So Smiley, I didn't catch up to what she was saying behind the scenes. So that's where I'm kind of like, maybe that's the reason why all the girls were on one side looking at her like, that's probably why a lot of people aren't like having her back or like saying it's too much and stuff. But if you notice everyone's body language when stuff goes on, especially like Tasiki's and Camila, you guys don't like what's going on. Even Suki, she kind of like seems a little hesitant because she also doesn't like what's going on.
Yes.
And then like the separation. I don't like it. I would rather, if they did the separation, have some challenges. During these times where you guys are talking about what happened, let's do some fights that more those kickboxing or the going to these little games where they're, fighting against each other, like competition wise. I would be more okay with the separation, but this us versus them and you guys are, I don't really like that.
And do you think it's Natalie's fault or just the girls in general?
It's Natalie. It's Natalie. She's sitting there and she's talking to all of them because I feel like if she was like, we got to do this and do this, I feel like all the girls in the other house would follow suit.
Yep.
Because she was the one who was like, we should bring some other girls in the house. And they're like, yeah, we should. Like, if she were to say this, they would all follow suit.
Right. And I think it's also they casted so much girls. I feel like they can't find a house that would accommodate all of them and they'll be satisfied. Unless they do bunk beds.
Yes. You know what they should have done? I would have loved to see Camila, Sky, all of them, including Natalie, on their own show, doing something else. And then these new girls have their own little show too. But together, it's weird. I don't think they, like you said, know what to do. They don't know what to do.
Right. Now, do you think Biggie's a replacement, speaking of new girls and stuff?
Biggie's not a replacement. I think they had a conversation with Biggie. I think they've been talking to Biggie. You know what? They probably were telling Biggie, you're going to come on. You're going to come on. You're going to come on. We're going to have you come on and do something with Stunna. They've been telling her you're going to be on here all the time. That's why she's sitting up here like, I'm not a replacement, because they were like, you're going to have your big one and come in.
Right.
So Biggie was sitting on the side, knew she was coming in the whole time. That's why she keeps saying she wasn't a replacement.
Facts. Now let's pick a confessional look. Which confessional look is the best? You like the Renaissance or you like check up on it? I'ma let you work up on it. Anybody check on me tonight. Let me check on me tonight.
So they're both good. Scotty, since from season 1, because she was didn't do really good. Well, her first season. But from these other seasons, like she's been gradually being good, but she lost me with the pasties. You couldn't find something, your skin color? I'm darker. It's harder for me, but you.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah. She lost me. They both were good, but the pasties, she lost.
So Natalie wins by default.
She does. I have to go because my little one is crying in the background. I'm like,
no, you're good.
But I'm so happy I'm speaking with you. I will see you next weekend. Well, I'll see you through this week, but hopefully I'll talk to you next weekend. Love you guys. Stay safe.
All right, what is going on? Oh, Marquise. Not ready. What's going on, Drea?
Oh my God, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So let's get to it. Number 1, Biggie's redemption arc. I love it because I hated her last season. I hated her. I was Team Stunner. This season, I'm all Team Biggie. I want her to fight. Say it again.
I said, hop on the train.
I'll be watching her on YouTube and everything. I'll be like, okay, Biggie, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last year she was a star. Even though she was irritating, I was like, this girl has personality.
I think people don't like Biggie because of how Biggie look. It's really her looks and it's her voice that throws people off. But if you really get down to it, everybody got the same type of confidence. They like tea. It's colorism at the end of the day, but whatever.
It's true.
Smiley. I would give you grace if you did not bring up the black market. You can't give me, I don't believe nothing you say, Namo. I'm sorry. Nothing you say. I really believe Stutz was just on her period. I don't know. Like,
wait a minute. Hold on now. Really?
I don't believe nothing to say. You said you work with the black market, sis. Nothing you say is believable. You're going to have to bring the documentations and the doctor. Everybody going to have to be CC'd. I need lawyers.
Wait, did you leave? Nah, I hate when this happens. I lose a good caller. She was funny. Dre, you still there? Let me add her back, bring her back. What's up, Dre? You still there?
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You went off a little bit.
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
You said you need a doctor in the CT job.
And a HIPAA, and I need the HIPAA to be violated. I need somebody to be like, all right, I signed the paperwork. I want her out. This is what happened. Sis came in here with heavy bleeding. It was a miscarriage. It was an abortion. Give me the proof, because I don't believe her.
So you think she should just not mention the black market and then you would have believed her?
I probably would have, but it's just like, how do you believe? And then it's just like that whole bullying stuff on the internet, acting like you all that tough, rah bull. Like, no, Mo, you're gonna have to stand on that. My whole thing is like, even if I didn't want to fight, you ain't never about to check me in my face like that. Nah, Mo. Nah. When you lose or draw, we gonna have to, like Mariah rocked out with you. My thing is, okay, so if you didn't know you was pregnant, why you wasn't feeling those symptoms when you was fighting Mariah?
I think she said they came after.
The symptoms came after, allegedly. Anyways.
You're from New Orleans.
Oh, you can hear it?
Yes, baby.
Oh, okay. So, I don't really... Sapphire, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful woman.
She's pretty.
Body like a fucking goddess. Oh, man, I'm so sorry. My bad. Body like a goddess. Love her so bad. But, Mom, you gotta pick your battles. You stood on every bit of business, because if that was my best friend, I don't cut my best friend. I got a best friend that don't like to fight, and she let people play on her top. I'm not about to let nobody play on my best friend top. We gonna get active. I don't care if I look like a bully. If my best friend be like, no, let it go. Let's go, because you're not gonna play with my best friend. You text my best friend phone on some. Oh, I got Mariah chain. What is that supposed to mean to me? That is so messy. Like, nobody is believed. Like, nobody is like, that is so messy.
I feel bad for the friend who allegedly gave the phone number to her, because Suki act like she don't know who that. She never even heard that name. She said, who?
Black market, Mom. Come on.
You think she got it from the black market?
I don't know. I'm just saying, you should never said that.
Now, do you think Biggie is a replacement?
Yeah. I feel like it's a part of the storyline, though. I really feel like that was production.
Yes.
I feel like Biggie was always supposed to be on the show, but she was supposed to be on the show like, oh, Biggie's on the show. Look, surprise.
Right.
I don't think it was like Biggie, let's find some extra replacements. Oh, Biggie was cast, let's get Biggie on. Like, nah, Biggie was already cast. Her bags was already packed. That was already a given.
At the beginning of the season, like, let's say the beginning of the season was boring, they're gonna bring her in, like, fly her in immediately, like, if it was boring, because they know Stunner would have been there, Rolly would have been there, and that's 2 automatic fights right there.
Yeah, I really was Stunner would have stayed. Oh my.
That was funny, because Biggie would have had to get her leg back for her chasing after her.
Talk about snatching chains. Snatching chains.
Right.
Oh my God. And then, oh my God, poor Stunner. They did her so wrong. But you know what?
The whole show.
Her little confessional intro. I tried to get on so bad that episode. The studio was booked, but when they cut her little confessional entry, I gagged. They was like, "Yeah, this is Stunner," and they cut it all. Boom.
Let me tell y'all, that is a petty nigga. Like,
that's big evil. It's really lemon pepper. People think it's the chin. People really think it's the chin, but it's not. It's lemon pepper. It's the pepper.
Okay, I'm gonna drop this little tea. It's on my members video. Stunner went live, and she says that she didn't say who specifically, so this is alleged. It could be anybody, but she says her TikToks have been getting dragged, like copyrighted and taken down, and she says she thinks a certain person, I don't know if it's Baddies clips or what, but it's a certain person is doing it.
The pepper.
And I think so too.
It's not the chin. People, the chin don't have that much power. She only got power over Scotty.
But it's one thing, okay, to leave, but I feel like she made a mistake by bashing them so hard.
Yeah, she should have played it cool. Honestly, right. Stunner could have took over. She should have blew it up from the inside.
I was finessing on my own show on God, because her
she really could have. Still popping off. She's still making her music. So Good for her.
She's on her own network too. Now, also, what do you think about the whole split house situation?
That is so whack. That is so whack. Oh my Lord. And then it's like, you know what? It wouldn't even be so whack if y'all wasn't so messy about it. Production, Pepper. Because why y'all got so much money for that in the chin? And then you got the ceiling leaking over here. What is up with that? That don't make, what is the budget? Y'all got
yeah, the roof was leaking. Natalie looked at her like, you didn't have to.
No, it's like it's like y'all trying to create animosity on some stuff. Like y'all want them girls to y'all want them to have some animosity on their chest when they get to around each other, because it's like, oh, we in this big old house. Yeah, let's go to Natalie house. And then they get over there and they're looking at this big old Beverly Hills house. And they was we sleeping on twin mattresses. What's up with this? That's like so messy. They're trying to store some animosity. What they really want to do is get Camilla and Sky mad. That's what they really want. They're trying to snap them. They're trying to give them a snap.
If you watch the episode closely, slowly but surely, Sky's getting irritated, and I think she's gonna pop soon. I see it.
They're trying to get them to snap. They're putting them. They really. It's like to the point where they're like, we gonna make them snap, y'all. We gonna.
Sky's getting there. I see it. I'm telling you.
I really see it more on Camilla, because Camilla Confessional say it all. It be on Sky's face, because Sky be looking like, I don't want to be here. And also, you peep when the whole Smiley situation went down in the mad beginning. Sky was like, let me go give it a drink. This ain't got nothing to do with me. This is whack. Them girls don't be, that's so lame. Nobody want to be on it. It don't be nobody but the Chin and crew. The Trent and the Grove sisters. And notice how we spent this whole time and we ain't mentioned EBT not once. Irrelevant. Moving on.
What if they cast the Duchess? How do you think Sky would react?
Oh, Duchess can't fight Sky. Duchess, I mean, like Duchess, that would, okay, she could feel some type of way, but Duchess not gonna fight no Sky. That was proven facts on Black Ink Crew.
That's true.
That's proven facts, Mom. Duchess not gonna fight no Sky. She gonna talk. Her talk, she might be a little bit more richer. Her money might be a little longer. Who knows what she been doing after Black Ink Crew with her tattoo stuff, but she not gonna fight her one-on-one.
I know they wouldn't even cast her. I want Donna next season, though. I will say that. I feel like Donna should have been casted over Saya. She's
bad. Yeah, Donna, yeah. I love Donna. I loved her. If not Donna, what was the other one? The one with when I say all the tattoos, that don't make no sense.
Not Kitty, but
she had all the colorful hair.
Donna had colorful hair. She was one of the only ones that had colorful hair on it. Oh, Jada.
That might be one. Yeah.
Jada Blue.
Her.
Yeah.
But you know, Black Ink Crew, we don't need no more reality girls. Let's discover some new girls. I want some new ratchet girls. I don't want these old girls. Like they gonna be too scared to shake the waves and to do stuff when they get on there. They don't want to mess up their brand. I want the new girls to come try to make their own.
Right. That's what Zeus, I think, lacks. They don't take enough risks. They don't take enough of a gamble on new talent, which is stupid because it's working for Nana's TV. Even though Nana's TV content isn't, top tier, the risk that they take on new talent, I know they be banking. Because, any final thoughts?
No, everybody just like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, Bookie.
Bye, Bookie. Bye.
Bye.
Hi, Queens. Okay, make sure you guys please hit that like button, please. Okay, I'm also gonna have a problem. Okay.
That smoke you want, you just lit up that blunt, bitch. Cause on my soul, bitch, I'm pussing it, bitch. So yeah.
Okay, on my soul. What's up, Gabby?
Oh, hey, what's going on?
What's up?
Okay, so I got a couple things to say about this episode.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Scotty, she doesn't need to return. She doesn't bring anything to the show. She's more of like Nat's assistant in a way.
So you think PA will be a good position next season?
Right, for Scotty. Yeah, she doesn't need to be a cast member for sure. She's not giving. And when she popped off, you popped off because other people was popping off. You couldn't pop off by yourself. And Nat is so messy, like, and I hate when she yells, like, while she's having a conversation with somebody, like, that's so disrespectful, like. And did you notice, like, why are we wasting budget money on 2 houses when y'all were just, like, you know, sleeping on bunk beds last season? Was it bunk beds?
Yes.
And now y'all have 2 houses, like, each time you guys are going somewhere. I didn't understand that either, like. You
You
guys
feel
should
like that's a waste of money on
That's a
that
waste of
Nathan?
money. It's a waste of money, and we should be doing something else.
Mm.
And I'm tired of
Where you
seeing
think
those
that money
stuff.
should be going to? The confessional looks?
It should be going to the confessional looks. It should be going to maybe them doing something for the community.
Mm.
Getting out more in a positive way.
That'll be good.
Yeah, and let's see who else.
Now, what do you think about the chain snatcher situation in the
The
middle of
chain
the picture?
snatching, I feel like Smiley, I felt bad for her because she just got out the hospital, but I feel like you don't go around doing that to other people, and then, like, when they do it to you, you're going to cry about it and play the victim.
You
Because I
think it was
believe
too
in
much
karma.
online work?
Right, I believe in karma.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I do think a lot of people are forgetting all the stuff she did online. I will say that. Like I said, I sympathize with her. I do feel like something medically was wrong with her, but I don't think that excuses all that stuff you said online. That's like me coming on here talking crap about every YouTuber, and then I go to a YouTube event, they try to fight me. I'm like, whoa! I'm gonna be like, you said it.
Exactly, because it's like, why act like you're about that, but then when it's time to show what you're about, then you're running and hiding and crying and, have all these excuses.
Right.
But I see on the preview that she popped off on Mariah's sister, but you had to be talked into fighting, what's her name, Sapphire? But I heard someone say that on the show, she'll fight someone smaller than her, but she don't want to fight anyone her size.
It's like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, that might be true because, and then again, I think it was because she knew the sister was gonna fight her. Like it wasn't gonna even be asking. Like as Sapphire asked her, it wasn't gonna be no question with the sister because the sister was gonna try to get her lick back.
Right.
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 Now,
but it looked like she swung first on that preview.
Yes, it did. Now, what did you think of Sapphire doing that to Smiley? Do you think she should have just stopped and not did it just to not look crazy?
I mean, I honestly don't feel sorry for it because you stole someone's property and you were instigating the situation, and you could have stopped all the drama, gave her the chain back after you beat her up. You could have done a lot of things, but it's like you wanted the drama, so you can't get upset that it didn't turn out in your favor.
All right, and then the house split situation, what you think?
It's just not making sense. I feel like Natalie is messy. Like she's purposely like trying to instigate to her group of girls. Like the other house is just talking and drama and just causing all the drama when they're in reality they're the ones who's causing all the drama.
Yeah, I feel like with the split house, they should have mixed it up. I think that them trying to mix it up now is a little bit too late.
Right. I feel like they should have just got a big, nice house and just did it like that. We would have got more,
content.
Yeah, more content because it's getting a little boring.
Now pick a confessional. Beyonce's Renaissance or Beyonce's checkup on it.
I don't even like Scotty, but I like that look.
Okay.
I don't like Scotty, but I like the look. Right. It was something that I would put together myself. I liked it. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's good too. I feel like people slept on this. I actually like it. I just want to put different pasties, but I like it. Okay.
Because that's the hardest she done came so far. She usually looks a mess.
This season she been coming through with the looks.
Yeah, she's been trying to come through with the looks. She's been trying. She succeeded a couple times.
Right. And then with the Renaissance look, were you here for it or no?
Yeah, I was here for it. I was here for it.
Right. Any final thoughts?
I feel like Rolly's letting that BBL get to her like head, take over her personality. She's become official mean girl. I used to like Rolly, but now it's like I don't even like to see her come across the screen because I know she's about to be on some negative energy and just ruin the whole vibe.
Right. What? Okay. Next season, if they were to bring back Rolly, who would you bring to rival her?
Maybe Red.
Red's not gonna do it. I know this personally. She's not gonna do
it. I'm not really sure. I'll have to think about that. I really haven't really thought about that because I just don't think Rolly should return, period.
Right. All right. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
All right, night. All right, what is going on, Lexi?
Hey, Pierre.
Hi, Bookie Man. What's up?
Nothing much. Just, eating some bread. The brown bread. I love me some brown bread.
I'm eating some bread. I'm eating some bread. Okay. What did you think of tonight's episode and the whole chain situation in the kitchen?
Oh, chain gate. I'm so tired of hearing about this daggone chain, but I guess there is a resolution of she finally got her chain back. My whole thing is just, I don't care what Mariah is going around saying online now. You definitely needed people to put the battery in your back. Like, Buki, we saw it. We literally saw them yelling at you like, I'm a teacher. Like, you're literally like having to push you to go get your chain. And you still didn't even get it. And then the whole scene of them, like, it did look like a coronation. It reminded me of the Olympics when everybody's standing up and getting their medals. And I'm just like, yo, this is unreal. Like, I'm not watching this right now. Like, literally. And then, I snatched her chain and I got my chain back. Mariah, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. And even if you did, this is now months later. Like, you're now going live because you realize like you look very whack. And Sapphire, my whole thing is like, I get it in the sense of, you're my friend and you're messing with my friend. Okay. But after the first fight, it should have been let go. You going back to do that at the end of the episode, I know we didn't get there yet, but it was weird to me. But for Smiley to just reach into her pocket and just like give her the pendant, I'm like, this all could have been avoided like 2 episodes ago.
Yes. But then again, there's the argument where if you get your chain snatched, you don't get it back willingly. You got.
I do agree with that because then I'm thinking back to all of the did Lil Wayne ever get his chain back? I don't remember.
Lil Wayne got his chain snatched.
This happened years ago, from what
I didn't ever heard that.
I have to definitely go back and then I'm gonna send it to you. But I vaguely remember it being a story about like Lil Wayne or something like that. But I never hear about these rappers who get their chain snatched, getting it back. Like, oh well, here you go. I'm sorry I did that. Like, no, I'm not expecting that to happen. Like, my bad. Here you go. Like, misunderstanding. But no. And then my whole thing is, another caller said this, Mariah, you brag about having so much money. You're a gold selling artist, whatever the heck that means. Like, go lease another chain. And then that would be even a better flex. Like, oh, you took this chain, but I got a better one. That would be my mentality.
But then the girlies, you know how the internet do, but like, oh, she made you go buy another chain.
I mean, it is, I guess, damned if you do, damned if you don't. But the way that she did it was just a big don't. And I just feel like that whole thing was just very weird to watch. And I felt for Smiley because my whole thing is, I'm on the fence if I believe that she truly had one. I do think something went on with her medically, but just to see all of that, like being choked out and all,
that was too much.
That was a lot to see. Now we can get into logistics of, well, she snatched it first and who started. Okay, but regardless, to see that, to actually witness that, and then I'm just like, this is weird to me.
The reason why I know people are like, oh, she got jumped. Okay, like, I just feel like this.
I don't think she got jumped.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't think she got jumped.
That's what I'm saying. Because it's not like Sapphire was, I'm gonna beat you up. Like, she was saying, give the chain back. Like, she was trying to take the chain. That's why I don't see it as a jumping. Like, especially watching BGC, them girls got jumped.
Yes, like this is very PG compared to like our BCG, like what I saw. Like, I feel like even Portia did worse to Kenya Moore, like on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So if we're Monique, like, come on now, like, this is nothing. However, I just feel like
it's just bad because of the whole miscarriage situation.
Yeah, because if she really did have one, and then Zeus,
it's messed up.
This is why I say Zeus, count your days, because y'all let too much stuff fly, and somebody Amber backed out, but somebody's really going to sue you for letting too much go. And Lemmy Pepper, there's going to be a surviving Lemmy Pepper because he is a Diddy. And I won't elaborate any further. Allegedly, but I won't elaborate further. Sorry, what else?
Listen, okay?
Look,
Right,
I don't want to be the next one. I got stuff to do. I'm just saying.
The federale's gonna be at your door tomorrow, girl. Too late.
Woo, right.
Now, do you think Biggie's a replacement?
I mean, she did replace people, but here's the thing. I don't think she's a replacement because I feel like Natalie in production definitely let on that she was going to be in the new season. It was already teased that. So I feel like they were trying to play that off like, oh, look who's coming in, but they already had that set up. I just feel like she should have been on the original cast. I would have preferred her instead of Rolly. And there's way too many girls, but I would have substituted her for somebody else. Like, she didn't have to come in when she did. But I don't feel as though like she's a replacement. Like, you're a replacement, like BC,
Right.
like not like BCG replacement. Like, it was more like, all right, we're going to hit you up when we get to the city. Come join us.
Right. That's what I think so too.
Yeah, Natalie fake. So, you know, she going to spin it like she a Sydney star. And oh my God, I don't understand how Biggie just got here and got into the same booking at the same time in the same
And had all
club
her
we
luggage
did.
prepared in a black truck pulled up.
Right.
Like,
Oh, how surprising. She rearranged her whole work schedule on a whim. Natalie, come on.
As if Biggie's some bum.
Right.
That's what's so funny to me. And it's like the people that buy into it, I'm like, okay. Now, out of these two looks, which one's better? Check Upon It or the Renaissance?
I don't even think Natalie's giving Renaissance. She's giving me something out of Black Knight with Martin Lawrence. So I'm going to have to go with Scotty and the Pasties. I wish, again, that even if she would have done... It's now that I didn't even notice it at first until everybody started drawing attention. It's like right there in my face. So I feel like if she's pretty, so that would draw attention more to her face than the pasties. I would hope. But it's giving Cam. It's giving Hey Ma. I like it. You know,
It's giving next season of the Cabaret, season 5.
Yes, she's still whack, but I like it.
Any final thoughts?
Let me see.
Also, in the background, we see a preview of Sapphire versus Mariah. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Sapphire versus Mariah. And I feel like I'm looking forward to seeing that because Mariah's always given me weird vibes since Love and Hip Hop. So I'm sure whatever's coming is going to connect a lot of this. But once again, Zeus dropped the ball because we're missing so much good footage that would have given us a lot more context into what is happening with these people. Like, where's the footage of her going into the ER? Like, I'm just saying, not to say that they would film, but they film a lot of other things. So I'm not saying she's lying. I don't want to believe that somebody would clout chase that hard. Like, there are a lot of things that you can use for clout chasing. A miscarriage in 2023 in this climate is not smart. So I really would hope that she's not lying about that and maybe tiptoeing around abortion. But if she really lied, Zeus always will have a problem with that too. Like at the end of the day,
I feel like Zeus they have footage that they're not showing us till the reunion.
Exactly, they have to be because there's just too much. Like, why are y'all going? Yeah, it's too much, and too much of that, and too much effery going around that I'm just like, all right, what's really going on? Like, what are y'all really trying to not show us?
Right. No,
But
that makes sense.
yes, y'all like the video, like, comment, subscribe, share, and you have a good night, Pierre.
All right, you too. Thank you. All right, what's going on, Kay?
Hey, Pierre.
Hey, what's up?
So, if I'm speaking from a personal standpoint, I wouldn't fight somebody that don't want to fight me unless they jumped on me first. Like, it's known beef on both sides. So if Sapphire would have did something like that to me, what she did to Smiley last episode, for example, I would have got my lick back because, like, girl, who the hell is you? Don't touch me just to prove a point. Like, I don't even know you.
Right.
So I feel like I say to me, they did jump on her one by one. Since people want to be so technical, they didn't jump on her all at once. But more than one person put hands on her. So to me, they did jump on her.
Gotcha.
I feel like Smiley is not like that emotionally intelligent, or maybe she was just really upset at the time, but it's better to move in silence. She ain't do that, and like from in general standpoint, everybody don't respond to like internet beef well. So understandably, so she definitely should have been in the background setting up some stuff to get her lick back, not speaking about it first on the internet. That part was stupid to me.
Yes.
So I do feel like
that's how we even knew about Amy jumping, because of her.
Right, but I still agree. I feel like two things could be right at once. So I feel like they was right about her going to the internet. So I understand why they felt some type of way. But I also understand why she could have been feeling the way she did and why she, reacted to that. I can understand that too, because like I said, more than one person put their hands on her, point blank, period.
Right. And she probably didn't even see who was touching her at the same time. Security's on her. So I get why she felt like, so this person tag team me, this person hitting on me, like, because you don't see until the footage airs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I feel like Suki, Sapphire, and Rolly, they need to take their own advice. They say they don't like bullies, but they was throwing stuff at the girl. They was choking her, instigating, and running up even when she said she wasn't ready. All because of some maybe or maybe not lie she told about her body. Like, I just feel like
it was really the chain. Rolly threw the water at her because of the miscarriage. That's why I don't F with Rolly, because it's like now everybody thinks they're hopping on her because of the lie. It really is because of the chain. But that's why Rolly shouldn't have did that. That throwing the juice or whatever that was unnecessary.
I do like Rolly, but I feel like in this case, she was kind of like the agent of chaos in this situation because of like what you just said, because she initiated by yelling at her and throwing the drink at her, and that's pretty much what got everybody else turned up. So yeah, I agree with you. Yeah.
Now, what do you think about this whole split house situation?
I think the house split is pointless since they fight anyways once they meet up. That was the whole point, to prevent the fights before they get to the bag. But now it's starting to look like they on some conceited stuff, calling themselves like separating the rich from the poor, and I just don't think that's cool.
Yeah, I don't like it either. I don't even like the fact that y'all call her EBT. And y'all, I haven't said that on one time, but I don't like that. And I don't even like EBT like that. Right? Some about it just don't hit right. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Oh yeah, EBT.
Maybe it's
right,
me.
Exactly. Right.
I don't like the fact that people call her that, and I don't pay no mind when y'all do, but like I don't like it personally. That's why I don't call her that. But it's like it makes it seem like people on EBT are like scum or something like that. Because I don't know nobody's situation. I ain't on EBT. I wish I was. You feel me? I don't qualify, but you feel me? But I just don't like that. But yeah.
To me, these girls, they get too turned over words. I do understand why Suki confronted Smiley about the threat text, but that was very unnecessary for Smiley to do that. But her homegirl would have got her wig snatched if it was me. Like, talking about she want to fight, girl, mind your business and let whoever got the real issue, which is Sukiyana, let her run up, not you. Sapphire, that's who I'm talking about.
Somebody in the comments said Sapphire had a George Washington wig.
I felt that's what I was saying. That's what last time.
Was that you that commented that on my channel? You still there? Oh, I think we lost her. Kyle, we lost you. All right, I'm gonna add 2 more people and then we out of here. What is going on, Kayla?
Hey.
What's up?
I don't know. It's just a lot, and honestly, it's just too repetitive. They did jump her. I don't care who did what at what time.
You don't care about the semantics.
It was jumping to me. No shade. I'm sorry. You pulling on the neck, you snatching the chain, you punching, you throwing water. It's too much at once. And it's just bullying, and it's very mean and crucial. And I just don't like it. Like, no shade.
It's crucial.
I just don't like it. I don't care if she's at this point. she lying and telling the truth. I think it was an abortion, like you said. I don't think it was a miscarriage. Even if it was a miscarriage, abortion, nothing at all. It's just
nobody's
wrong.
business.
It's,
Right.
it's wrong. It's nobody's business. And then you can't really say, like, nobody knows for sure that this girl is lying. So it's like we just beating up on this girl. We don't even know if she really had it or not.
But people, okay, that's the thing. I feel like people are losing the sight. The fight didn't happen because of that. The fight happened because of the change.
Right. But
People
who's playing? But who are they?
I blame Rolly. You see, Rolly, you doing too much and trying to get camera time, throwing a drink on
Rolly,
it. Now
aka
everybody mad
Biggie.
at Suki and Sapphire because they thinking that they hopped on her because she lied about him miscarriage. Meanwhile, they was just trying to get the chain back for Mariah, scary ass.
Yeah, I definitely think that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, vegan bites is definitely the cause of this.
Like, it's Rolly's fault.
Yeah, it definitely is. Cause she definitely added the fuel to the fire, and she started this big fire, and now it's like, even you could see at the other house, Smiley was trying to kind of like diffuse the situation, but it's just like it's ongoing. Like they didn't even have to fight at the other house. That didn't have to happen. Like they could have talked it out. Okay, she talked to stuff on social media. So what? It's just like y'all just looking for reasons to fight and antagonize this girl, and it's just
You gotta pray about it.
I have to pray at night because it's just a mess. Like, ugh.
Now, what do you think about this whole situation with the house situation, the split house?
I hate it, and for some reason I want Baddies to give VGC, and it just doesn't give. Like it just gives scripted, scene for scene. Okay, time to record, time to go to the club, time for the cameras. Everybody, let's get done up for the camera, and let's just do this and put on the show. Like it's just not authentic, and I don't like the house split. I don't like that it's given. Let's put the bums here and let's live in this big ass house. Like, it's just I don't like it. No.
That is crazy though. Now, is Biggie a replacement or no?
Biggie is a replacement, and that's clearly what it says when they added her to the show. It says replacement, and then it shows TBD.
She's reaching, you guys.
Not reach. Yeah, she's reaching real bad. Baby, just because you was on the season last season does not mean that you're not a replacement. There's nothing wrong with that. Camila, as we can see her right here with this crown on, she was a replacement herself. And look at Camila.
That is not Camila. That is Lauren London. Look at you.
Just talking shit.
You're just talking.
Yo, but yeah. Well, anyway, Camila is a replacement too, and look at her today. So it's nothing wrong with being a replacement. I just think Biggie she's just Biggie.
Now let's pick up this Confessional, okay? Now, is it gonna be Beyonce's Renaissance or somebody's check up on it?
I'm gonna have to go for neither. Like we got Scotty with this flamingo pink, and I don't know where the pink came. It's just not given for me. And then Nat, aka Miss Nunn, it's just neither is given for me. But if I really had to choose one,
yes,
I'm gonna pick Scotty.
Okay.
I really don't even want to, honestly, but I don't. I'm disgusted at looking at this, but I'm gonna have to.
Not disgusted. Any final thoughts, Caleb?
No, I love Taziki. I wish she was in the other house, and I feel like that's why we don't really see much of her, because we only really see. I don't even want to get into it. That's all I got to say for tonight.
All right, night. All right, what's going on? It's me.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes. So, Pierre, this me.
Yes. I remember you.
I'm stalking you. No, I wanted to finish my thought. I don't know why it cut me off.
It dropped. Okay. You're the car that dropped. Okay. Because you changed your profile picture. That's why I'm like, okay. I remember you from last week. Okay. You finished what you were saying.
Yeah, they were saying that Shorty had the George Washington wig, and I was saying last time that's what I was saying about her wig. I ain't like the blonde hair. I like her black hair better than her blonde hair.
Sapphire's
Now
bomb.
people, you say she what?
She's bomb. Like, she was pretty.
Yeah, she's very pretty to me. That's what I was saying. Like, I think she's very pretty. I think she got like a baby face. So yeah.
There goes Charlie in the comments. He says, I just want to see Rolly in a 5-inch heel, not a sneaker or wedge, to see if she can walk. Charlie, who asked you that? I can't.
So somebody was saying who they think could beat Rolly. Because Red, she not gonna come on the show.
No.
You know who they should get? They should get Nastasia. Remember Nastasia?
I think Nastasia's past that point in her life.
Yeah, Camila. Camila, that's her name, right? That's the same way. Yeah, she probably ain't gonna know how to fight because Camila, I don't know, she done lost her little groove too.
Remember when Nastasia made that speech about being better than a bad girl? And she hopped on Natalie.
You talk about on that on the competition show? Yeah, she was crying and doing all that
there's
stuff.
more to be the bad girl than just fighting.
So weird. Like, yes, and then she ended up.
That to me was one of the funniest moments ever. Like, that was so underrated in my opinion. It's not even funny. Like, that was so underrated.
So look, I feel like Biggie is a replacement.
Why?
Because she's not part of the introduction. Last season, she wasn't a replacement because she was part of the introduction.
Just because she missed the little white screen in the background, I don't think, that's fair. But, hey.
But if you notice, though, all the replacements, they not in the...
No, you're right, though. They don't have an intro.
They not in the introduction.
Right. You don't have an intro.
But they should update it, don't you think? Like, they should, like...
And it's easy. You saw how I got me in the intro.
Right. They still got Krishan and Wo Vicky and Saya on there. I just don't get why they can't update that.
All they did was you could tell they use like Adobe Premiere or they use iMovie. They use basically like a transitional app. I forget the name of the app. I think I forget the name of the app, but they use that, and then they have them where they were taking the pictures because it's the same. You notice the same outfits of their thing is the same.
Yeah,
outfit.
they have the. Mm-hmm.
So they took shots of them taking the pictures, and they put that as their intro. That's it.
Okay, right? Don't you think they should update that?
Yeah, they should.
I think so too.
That would be cool as heck. Now, what do you think about? Did I have you rate the confessional list yet?
So I was gonna say I wasn't really paying attention to Scotty look like that. I wasn't really paying attention to her stuff, but let me see. What the other one?
Now this one is Beyonce's. I said Beyonce's, Natalie's. The Beehive gonna kill me. I can't wait for the movie, y'all. No lie. That's why I'm a little excited.
I actually liked Smiley Confessional when she had the blue on with the half red and half
blue.
That was so pretty to me.
Mm-hmm. Smiley looks good in her confessionals. Like, she's really, really good.
She is so pretty. Word of advice to Smiley, though. Like, it shouldn't have to take these girls to treat you like you their child or something in order for you to give Mariah Lynn her chain back. Like, I mean, you ain't have to put it in the girl's hand, but you could have mailed it back to her or something. Like, you always find the addresses and phone numbers, so it wouldn't have been that hard.
But don't you think Mariah would have been mad had she mailed it back to her home and she's not going to be at home forever until the show is done filming?
I mean, either way, she gonna be mad, but at least I gave it back. Like, say I stole it. Like, she can't say she stole it. Like,
I didn't give it back to you in hand, but I gave it to you in mail in priority shipping.
Exactly. Yeah. Like UPS, 7 to 10 business days. Like,
that would have made me angrier because it's like, now you playing with me.
I would have mailed it back and pissed you off even more if it was me.
That would have made me so mad because it's like, now you're playing in my face. Like, why would you ship it to my house? Now you trying to say you know where I live?
Yes, like
Right.
she be finding out where people live anyway. That's what she
No,
do.
that would have got Smiley
Smiley a
like, in
goon
more
to
hot
me.
water.
It's like how
You
she
trying to
be
get her
finding-
jumped for real.
I doubt they would have jumped her. Like they would have probably been like, well, I mean, she ain't handed to you, but at least she gave. They kept on accusing her of stealing it. So if I mail it to you, you can't say I stole it.
Right. Man, that would have caused some big trouble. Okay. Any final thoughts?
I want to say my prayers were finally answered.
What?
I'm glad he was not on this episode.
Oh my God.
And I'm glad that I didn't have to hear Biggie speaking that much this episode. I said what I said.
So it was a great episode for you.
It was amazing. I'm so happy. Represent Chicago. Talk to me nice. Period.
Thank you for calling in.
Thank you for taking me in.
Dang. All right, make sure you guys tune into the after show tomorrow. We'll talk some of Baddies and Not As TV. Okay, Tasha K had the girls mad tonight. Okay, stay tuned for the recap though, because I'm gonna drop this food. Okay, let me know what y'all think down below about this Baddies episode. And we're out, babies.
No personal thing.